What is happening? And welcome to your Thursday Night Delight. I, of course, am one of your hosts, Sean the Right Way, and joining me, as always, Qui-Gon him with the black bandana tonight and a juicy Anakin shirt. We've got Brent from Brent Spricks back once again. He is the undisputed leader of Team Cap. You know what I mean? Although I find that he tells the truth, but we'll see how it goes. He is the man that can give you financial advice, but not here, not with us. In his normie job, we're talking about, of course, that Lego CPA. You need to have like a thing. You watch wrestling at all, CPA?
Not too much.
Now people are kind of like CPA. Like not spelling.
That needs to be a thing. No, that definitely needs to be a thing.
And we are. A couple of brickheads. Yeah. It is a couple of brickheads coming to you live Thursday, September 7th, the start of NFL football. So I thank everyone. Hopefully I didn't remind anyone, but I thank everyone who chose to rock with us tonight instead of watching the game. Brent, do we have Sports Center updates for those interested? I think the Lions were up last I checked.
Browns aren't playing, so I don't pay too much attention. Guys, you know me. I'm a little bit more of an NBA, MLB guy. Let's go Reds. But, I like football. I pay attention about halfway through the year when the Browns are somewhat looking promising. And then, usually disappointment comes around, week 9 or so, week 10. So.
I'm a Dolphins guy, and, it's the same story every year. We finished just about 500, so we'll see how it goes for us this year. CPA, are you a fan of the footballs? And if so, who's your team? You're muted.
I was gonna say I used to get hated for who I liked, but now no one really cares about my team anymore. I'm a Patriots guy.
Oh,
yeah. My dad and his family's all from New England area, so used to be a target. Now not so much anymore, unfortunately.
Everybody's enjoying, you guys in the basement, and that's where you're going to stay this year.
Well, for anyone that cares, the Detroit Lions and the Kansas City Chiefs are tied 7-7 with 6 minutes left in the first half.
Ba-da-da. Thanks, Brent. We appreciate it.
You're welcome.
I mean, we take care of everybody. You know what I mean? We take care of the boys.
We'll let you know.
By the way, I did get caught. I did make a Target run, and I, in fact, did not pick up a box of boys. So we're going to run a box of boys check. Brent, did you get a box of boys today?
Well, it's funny.
Uh-oh.
I did not get a box of boys, but man.
Jeez, we are slipping. Oh, wait. What? Oh.
We got a big yellow bag today.
All right, well, we'll get to that for
fresh
weekly.
Out of the Lego room.
Yeah,
but no boxes of boys, unfortunately. I almost did, but
we'll address that. CPA, did you be honest now?
So I haven't gotten any boxes of boys, plural, but I've gotten some boxes of ladies and gentlemen, I guess is how you say it. So I've
some of these
a handful of CMFs.
I mean, did you get male figurines in there? Because that could be a box of boys, Brent. I mean,
box of boy. Yeah,
it's a box of a boy. You know what I mean?
Yep.
By the way, shout out to CPA killing the game. You got to go check out his stuff. He did a video. You did a video on the minifigs, right? Or am I crazy?
I did. It was a little non-traditional for what I normally do, but I figured everyone else out there has already done a review, so I do something a little different. So it was kind of a little bit of a comedy sketch.
Gotcha. Did you do the weight thing? The weighing?
I did not.
Okay.
No.
A lot of drug drug.
One of my buddies did.
Yeah. Now on the subject of our friend CPA here, before we get into telling you guys to like and subscribe, I believe you hit 1K, CP.
I did on this past Saturday.
Sean,
so
play the channel member music real quick.
Yeah, we got to get like a little something here.
Let's get some W's in the chat.
let's get some dubs in the chat for CPA hitting 1,000 subs. And if you're not one of those folks, again, don't leave here necessarily. Go over there in your leisure and sub to the CPA. You know what I'm saying? There's a reason he's here, folks. He's one of the best in the game. What can I tell you?
The 1K club is now closed, but the 2K club is wide open.
Hey, we're knocking on that heaven's door. We're trying to get there. Perhaps we should do more variety of content. We might get there faster. But I'll tell you what, though, we did put out, and shout out to everybody who showed up. We did put out a clip of that no good full price Jones. Did you catch that, Brent?
Oh, absolutely, man. It beat out the clip of me singing some Hoosier or Hauser.
Yeah, your clip was definitely more talented, I would say. There was more talent displayed there.
Oh, dude, I don't know. It's
FPJ,
two different kinds of talent.
CPA, you were not on last week, right? So, I mean, you watched this thing. What did you think of CPA's appearance last week? He certainly changed his voice. It was wild.
FPJ was on some wild stuff. But
he was firing. He was firing.
It was working.
Amazon has $18 box of boys. What?
Holy crap! $2.
Not anymore.
Which ones?
Let's check.
Oh yeah, the 20. I'm so used to everything being expensive. I was like, oh, from 30, that's great.
No.
No, they're $4. They're $15.99. The 2023 501st.
Oh yeah, those have been like that. I think.
Oh, have they?
Walmart and stuff. Yeah, rollback.
Everybody seems to like the ending of that video, by the way, which is
it is a great ending to a video.
I thought the meat of it was more in the middle, but everybody apparently thought it was funny when I came back from taking care of some fatherly duties.
Well, before we get too far, I was gonna segue. Shout out to CP for hitting 1K. Everybody go sub to him. Let's journey to 2K or whatever. But speaking of journey to 2K, that's also your boys right here. A couple of brickheads. We're getting close to 2K. So if you're new here, be sure to give us a sub. Please. Smack that like button. If you're already subscribed, what are you doing? Leave a comment. And also, huge shout out to you. I'm talking to you right now, Replay Gang. So those that are tuning in, in other parts of the world. We appreciate you folks. Or if you just can't hang out late with us, on that weekend grind, we appreciate you. Replay Gang, always showing up strong.
Thank you, Replay Gang. You guys are amazing. And thank you. There's another phenomenon going out there, Brent, CPA. There's these multi-watchers. Have you been seeing this in the comments, Brent? The multi-watch guys. They'll watch this. They'll throw it on audio only at work the next day. So, appreciate the multi-views. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
And then
be sure to use your alternate YouTube account so you can give another like and
but guys, we're getting close to 2K. We'll do something big. You guys know us. We do it big. If we can get to 2K here soon, you guys know we don't like doing this whole soliciting for subs thing, but it's part of the game.
Gotta do it.
If you guys if you haven't subbed, please do. I will say this. The guys who rock with us in the Girth Gang, I mean, it's something only like 10% of people aren't subbed that watch this. So pretty much everybody that's watching this subs, which from what I hear is a crazy number.
That is absurd.
Yeah.
And our viewership every week, matches the amount of subs, which is also unheard of. So thank you guys so much. I hate talking this nerdy stuff, but it tells us that, the folks who ride with us do it week after week and consistently. And we really appreciate it. That's why we do this thing. For sure.
Shout out to King Oldendorf real quick, channel member here. We know he'll be back in the Replay Gang tomorrow, but thanks for tuning in here at the beginning.
Thanks so much. Dude.
We know you'll be back. First channel member ever, by the way.
There you go. Brent, before we start diving in, we're going to do just before the show, and I'm sure everybody here is getting their notifications from the Falcon. We're going to get into the Falcon's nest. There was quite a lot of activity for your boys tonight.
Oh,
Big drop.
Falcon with a lot of drops. I think definitely Brent, and I think CPA is much more in tune with the Ninjagoing of things out there, more than me. And Harry Potter, a little bit of Star Wars love in there. We'll get into the Falcon's nest here. But before we do, we were asked to remind you guys the Box of Boys shirt Still out there. Brent, there was a lot
Look at
of
that.
orders last week on the Box of Boys shirt.
Really? Let's go.
Yeah. So if you guys want them on the champion shirt, you know, hit up the Etsy shop. Sidious should be there in the chat. If he's not, we can get the link out again later, or just go to etsy.com, search ACOB, and they'll show you where we are. Yeah. Coupon Girthy gets you 15% off, but not on Box of Boys. This is a much more expensive shirt. Trust me. This is a break-even situation, no BS. This one we're just putting out there. This is a non-profit. Sure.
I need to get one before they're gone for myself.
I told you guys these are premium. They should be more like $35-$40. If you look at like custom champion stuff, it's cheap. So I was like, no, you know, I don't want to make them like, that's ridiculous for a t-shirt. I don't care. I was gonna say if it's Gucci, but I suppose that'd be a deal if it was like a Gucci shirt. But you get my point. Box of Boys is still out there. So
Boxes of Boys. Oh, and by the way,
yeah,
shout out to Tyler, Life Bricks. He was gonna be on tonight, but like many, he's feeling a little under the weather. And myself included. I'm on the tail end of it, so I'm feeling better. But if I sound a little sickly and nasally, I do apologize. But yeah, man, a lot of just nasty. It's that time of the year. I mean, a lot of nasty colds going around. I mean, I never really got a high temperature, but it just sinuses are going crazy. And I don't even have allergies. It's just a nasty cold. So shout out to Tyler. Get better soon, man.
Yeah, it's going around.
He may pop in for a little bit later, but he's definitely
little drop in. You guys know he's a gamer. He'll show up if he can. But shout out to Tyler on the mend. Hopefully he stops by. If not, we'll see him in the coming weeks here on ACOB.
Yes, sir.
All right, boys. It's time to get into that Falcon's nest. Yeah. And we keep saying we gotta get the Falcon back. When's the next big news cycle? When do you think like a big?
Whenever that Venator drops.
Very true.
All right, boys. Classic animation. $30, $65. I don't know what this is going to be. If anybody has any ideas in the chat, let us know.
Hey, real quick. Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt, but we got a super chat. First one of the night.
There you go. Lego Men 360. Y'all make my long drives more enjoyable. Keep it up. 2K, here we come. Thank you, Lego Men. We greatly appreciate it. And Brent, just like that, you know, Lego Men, he funded half a box of boys right there.
Half a box of boys, you know what I mean? Maybe only about 30% of the box of boys after the YouTube takes their tax.
Not important. Not important. Damn you, YouTube. But no, thank you, Lego Men. Appreciate your support, dude. Much appreciated, dude.
Oh yeah. Always love to hear the comments, when people are saying, this entertains me at work, entertains me on the long drives. So
seriously,
because I'm that person too with other podcasts and such.
Yeah, no, that's seriously the coolest when you guys say that stuff. It means a lot. Okay. Lego Disney Classic Animation. Again, $30, $65. Thank you, Mayo, for your Sports Center update. I don't know. I think this is just a background. I don't think it necessarily ties into it. Some of the stuff in the rumor mill, wasn't there like a Simba or something, or a Donald Duck we were seeing before? Am I crazy?
Buildable fig or something, or buildable like character.
I'll tell you which one was a damn heater. If they did, I did see a single. You remember the Mini Mickey buildable 2-pack, right? The figures.
Yeah,
they were kind of weird looking. Yeah. In hand, I think they're much better, but I'm biased. I thought I saw a Donald Duck. Now I don't know if it was like part of that 24 mass like rumor drop.
There was a rumor of a Simba.
There was a Simba and a Donald. Yeah. The timelines, I'm a little fuzzy. Let's see if anyone in the gang knows what this could be.
You know what buildable figure I think they should do, and I think maybe it's possible. And I'm not really sure what year this movie came out, so I don't know if it would be any kind of like 20th year anniversary, but We've got buildable Yodas. We've got buildable Grogus. How about a buildable Stitch? That'd be kind of sick, right?
That one's coming this March.
Maybe it's this $64.99 price point right here that we're looking at.
Man, I hope so. We have just gone on record about 1,000 times here on buildable minifigs in particular. I'm not saying that's what this will be, but dude, that market is so ripe. CPA, could you imagine just once a quarter from whatever theme, just build us some of those Harry Hermione style boys. You know what I mean? Like it would just be like on, dude. You imagine they did like a well-timed any Star Wars character,
Vader, you know,
like literally. Okay, if they did a Thrawn buildable, like while this show was out, are you kidding? It'd be molten Earth out there, like it would be insane. So, you know, and I'm not saying I'd pick Thrawn first. By the way, I'm on the record, Brent. You make Darth Vader first. Stop screwing around. Don't overthink it. Because we need this to, you know, when they get released, we need it to work. And I think Harry and Hermione screwed it up for everybody. That's what I think.
Yeah.
Well, did that one sell not very well?
Nah, because dude, not even that long into its not even long into its shelf life either. It was 50% off. But the thing is like
I snagged one because I'm like, is this going to be a thing? I have no.
Oh no, I regret not buying one when it was half off for sure. But the thing is like for us Harry Potter fans, we've gotten so many Harrys, and like Hermione isn't exactly like a super desirable kind of, I mean, we've gotten a lot of Hermiones too. Now, if it was like maybe a Dumbledore or like a Voldemort or like maybe a Severus Snape or a Sirius Black, I mean, there's so many other characters they could have done. They could have given us the Harry if they had to, but I think because it was a 2-pack of 2 characters that, like, yes, sure, popular characters, but those actual minifigures, like not even not even shout out to Holly, but not even Holly on film. Like anytime there's just like she's reviewing a set, like, and this is our 50th Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Nothing too exciting here. Like it would be kind of like if they gave us a Star Wars one, it would be like if it was just a regular farm boy Luke. You know what I mean? Like I think if we did get Star Wars, we would rather see at least something a little cooler than that, like a Vader or like a Return of the Jedi Luke or a Boba Fett or something like. But
by the way, we need to sort of remove the Falcon for 1 second. Someone just reminded me. Absolutely massive shout out to our friend Duck Bricks. He's going to be on Lego Masters. Hopefully those of you that have been watching the show, I think about a month ago we were on that one, but he wasn't allowed to say anything, but we had some video, which by the way was our first wasn't a strike CPA, but it was a nice firm slap on the wrist. Yeah. But I mean, not obviously, but we knew it. We were wanting to tell everybody, but of course, you don't do that to your boys. But yeah, Duck Bricks will be on Lego Masters,
and
our friend Ryan from Monanow Productions, who you guys might remember, he's on there as well. And so, programming note, again, if you're not subbed, you're gonna want to sub to this stuff. They will be on in and around week 1, which I believe is September 28th or something like that.
That sounds right.
Sounds maybe about right. 20, somewhere in the 20s. They will be on either before or just after. So it'll either be like a little preview, or I think it might be cooler to have them after the first episode and do a recap. And not only we're not interested in what's on the show, boys. Exactly. We want to know like what's really going on. Like, if they got eliminated, why did they get eliminated? People who did get eliminated, did they think they were going to get eliminated? You know me, I'm going to get in there and really like try to figure out what's going on.
It's going to be a good inside look, honestly.
We're going to bring reality back to reality TV, baby. So I have talked to Duck. He is super down. He would love to, be on periodically as the season goes on. And in addition, he's just Duck. I mean, Lego Masters aside, we already loved him anyway. Now he's like, I don't know. Could he get any cooler, really?
The thing is like, it's so well deserved from both Ryan and Chris because they both are just like the best people. Ryan
I wish everybody. Yeah, go ahead.
I was just saying, Ryan was at Brickworld 22, but he was not at Brickworld this recent year, but hopefully he will be there next year because I know a lot of people that got to meet Duck for the first time were like, man, like he really is like the best dude. But hey, man, Ryan's got our hearts first. So
Heard
Hudson says,
anything?
"Let's go, boys." Heard anything from Full Price Jones today?
Oh, we got another super here, Brent. Take it
Hey.
away.
Ryan means that newly leaked battle pack sounds like a heater.
It's coming up, boys. It's in the Falcon's nest. Don't you worry. Ryan, appreciate it. Team Ginge all the way. I wish I could do a luxurious beard like you. You know, I'm just not that cool. Ryan, flexing that gorgeous red beard right there in that shot. We appreciate it, dude. Yeah, so again, huge shout out to Duck. I wish everybody could get to Brickworld or one of these events where you can meet the Duck, because if it sounds like we're just going too ham on it, I'm sorry. He's
Nah, everybody that met him was like,
shocked.
he really
I
is
don't know if they
awesome.
were shocked. Maybe there's a perception or something going on. I don't know.
Sure.
I mean, I guess there is for everybody, right? Because everybody's, once they've met me, they say new things, I guess. So I would like, I walk weird or something you guys were talking about.
Not weird. It's just a Sean walk.
Oh, okay. A strut? Is it more of a strut?
Maybe just like not a strut. That sounds too
Saunter?
like.
I've been told I saunter.
Oh, I don't even.
Just a little swagger, maybe.
Yeah. I'm too dumb to know what saunter means. Maybe just like.
It's just like a really deliberate, slow walk. Like, I don't know what it's. I don't even know as if that's bad or good.
Well, the thing is you're so tall. Even if you walk slow, you're still moving at like a normal pace.
Oh, when I try to walk fast, I can get places.
They can't keep up.
Yeah, that's true.
That fast walk comes from living in New York. No,
that's right. You know,
because that's how my sister is. Like, she went to college in New York, and like, I'm naturally a fast walker, anyways. But like my sister, especially, like, we're walking, bar hopping downtown, down in Louisville. She's like,
the thing about New York is, man, if you're gonna stop and look at something, remember those sidewalks are basically a road. Pull over and look at it.
Get out of the way. Exactly.
I was there for 4 years. I was everyone thinks everybody hates the tourists. We don't. Just stopping. I know everything's cool. Oh, we got YOLO in there.
Sean Strut. What up, YOLO, with the $4.99?
Yellow X with the $4.99 for the Sean Strut. We appreciate it, dude. You are the man. If you guys have not subscribed to YOLO X, do yourself a favor, check him out. He makes some awesome stuff as well, and he's in here each and every week. Much love, YOLO X. Appreciate you, bud. But yeah, let's get into this. Yeah, I don't know. I think we've said everything we need to say on this one. We'll see what it is, and then we'll judge it like a bunch of hooligans. Up next,
I was going to say real quick, I think one of
please.
those might be a diorama. What do you think about that?
Disney diorama.
Little dioramas. Yeah, no, I think so. By the way,
Little dioramas.
in my pickups, I have no idea where the box is, but I got a certain diorama, with a certain boy who wears green underwear. You know what I mean? I guess he wears other things too, but you know what I mean? That came out weird. Anyway,
a little bit, but it's all right. I think we knew what you meant.
It's one of those things, though. I had to order this item to get the Disney 100 GWP.
Mm-hmm.
That just hit this week, by the way. The thing I ordered for that. All right, we'll turn it over to CPA. CPA, walk me through this. People, I mean, we're Star Wars guys, admittedly here. This is, I think, the only bit of Star Wars we're going to get into from the Falcon's Nest this week. What do we have here?
So yeah, we've got the much anticipated Clone Trooper droid battle pack, which is interesting. And I'm kind of going to skip to the bottom that we're getting that Octoptara tri-droid, which, if you remember, I believe this droid was in episode 1 of season 7, as well as the Clone Wars movie.
Yeah.
So it's like that giant droid with the 3 legs that kind of shoots rockets out of it, which I did have to look up because I didn't really immediately recognize it from the name. But we've got a lot in here. So total minifigs looks like we're getting 4 troopers, 5 droids. So we're getting 9 total figs. And those battle droids, super battle droids, are back.
in a big way. I mean, look, the other ones, the regular battle droids, dime a dozen, right? We're starting to follow the resale market, and you know, Brent, remind me, we got to really plug hard our newest show coming up. I'm learning a bit more about it. I know enough to be dangerous on it, but these are the ones, CPA, that you're not getting these 5 for $5. You know, these super battle boys are what out there. They're a little more pricey if you're wanting to army build, right?
Which is fascinating because I haven't been in the minifig game pretty much ever. I haven't bought and sold on that level. So I've got what, like, I think I've got 5 maybe. There's no way I have 10. I know I have at
you
least
get your
5.
sets. Is that what you're saying? You're just
Correct. Like,
come with the set. That's how you get your figs.
Yep, from way back when, like 2009, one of those early droid battle packs. And I mean, I don't think twice about them. So let me check how much these are going for.
You're gonna have to come up with something else. A case of clankers on this.
Case of clankers. I was about to say, shout out to Jalen for the wonderful comment there. Case of clankers.
But do they have helmet holes? I mean, that's gonna be.
Well, another thing too, Sean, about the super battle droids is the ones that look like that in the picture aren't crazy expensive. It's the blue ones, like the kind of
93
silvery blue.
Okay, that's
crazy.
Yeah. Okay, you're right.
But I mean, they might be that. Who knows? Yeah.
Well, the ones you're showing, they're $5, $5-6, which is that's not cheap.
By the way, if you guys know, this is TJ's version of being fired up about something. You know what I mean? He said it's lovely to see these battle droids again. Yeah, he doesn't get too worked up, Brent. That's worked up for him, I think.
Yeah. Low key, Tej.
Speeder bike. I mean, this is, yeah. I mean, people are already calling it the GOAT, Brent. This
it just sounds. It's that. For $30. You know what's crazy? Speaking of TJ, shout out to TJ, shout out to Ninjago, because the only reason why I remembered that this set existed is because I'm going through all my instruction manuals, scanning my QR codes. And one of my favorite Ninjago sets ever was also $30 and had 9 minifigs. Now, it's a little bit different because it was 9 actual minifigs, so no droids, but still, the gamers market was one of my first Ninjago sets I ever had. It really had 9 minifigs for $30. So it just blows my mind. I still almost don't even I mean, I know the Falcon posted it, so it's probably valid, but that still blows my mind that for $30
and a speeder. I mean, so you're getting 9. All right, let's
you're getting $10. This is 20. This is what $20 gets you: a vehicle and 4 clones. This is $10 more, and it's going to get you these
exact same number of clones. Yep.
Plus 5 droids in a build. So
if we're in Vegas right now, right? We're hanging out. Hold on, we're in Vegas, right? Having a good time. We've had beverages. Maybe saw a show. Who knows what's happening? CPA's gambling away all of his money, even though he's supposed to be fiscally responsible. Brent's doing the thing with his hands, right? I've had 1,000 beers. We're standing there, and they're like, "Would you put $1,000 on this being accurate?" I don't know if I would, because I feel like it's too rich. It's too rich.
Yeah.
I would probably take, if you took away one battle droid, then I would be more readily available to believe that. Because 3 super battle droids after having how long of a drought? Years of droughts.
Whoa, wait a minute.
Lover.
Hey, hit him up.
Sorry.
There.
I got excited. I clicked on
the lover is here. Yeah.
Welcome in, Brick Lover.
Shout out to the lover, man.
We've been showing the lover some love lately over here on ACOB.
We have. All right. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, I have nothing else to say other than if this, we've covered it, right? If this is accurate, man, this is
to some extent though, they know we want clones. 100%. They know we want clones. So it kind of feels like to some extent they're seeing how much money they can get out of us without giving us more clones.
Kind of like the 501st Battle Pack. I mean, when you think about that, the 501st Battle Pack was $30. It came with 4 clones, 2 droids, but it also came with 2 vehicles. So if we get just 1 vehicle and kind of scale down the piece count, really it's similar to the 501st Battle Pack. I mean, you're getting the same amount of clones, but just a couple extra droids and maybe a little bit less Lego pieces. So,
and that that battle pack did extremely well. Now, this one, it's certainly going to have helmet holes, not to stick on that discussion for too long, but I can only imagine it's going to have helmet holes. Would you all agree with that?
Yeah.
There's no way they change the mold that soon.
No, I don't think so. I think they're over there just like basking in the obvious, hate for it.
Hold up. Another super chat. What?
Big Soupy.
What is going on?
What in the blue hell?
Clips Films, Melbourne.
CPA, you want to take this one? You've got a nice voice on you.
Clips Film Melbourne says, I super chat to Life Bricks about Super Battle Droid should have pinhole arms and legs based on 2007 Bionicle minifigure
yeah,
design.
That's why I threw this one to you.
In order for less cracking. I also realized we never see Super Battle Droids sit on chairs, only B1s. It's true. B2 battle droids, they ain't be sitting. They're doing the action.
Clips.
Oh yeah.
Clips Films with an astute observation there. What do you take away from that? Do you think that makes sense, CPA?
So I think he's talking about the Bionicle minifigs. I was unfortunately out of Bionicle at that point, but I know what he's talking about. I don't think they moved at all though, which is probably what he's getting at. So I don't know how much bearing that's going to have on a change of design, but it will be interesting to see if they do change the B2 designs at
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Either way, man, this thing.
Say sorry. I was just gonna say my Bionicle run is similar to my Pokemon run. Like, I know the first 2 gen of Pokemon, and I know like the first 2-3 waves of Bionicle, and then after that I was dark aged. So
Henry wants to know, is Brent's Bricks a Bionicle fan? I'm sorry, a Reds fan. No, a Reds fan. A clip of him with a bunch of gear. My bad.
Of course, big Reds fan. I'm from Ohio. Also, that's a nice name you got there, Henry. That's actually my son's name. So it's a good name you got there. But yeah, big Reds fan. It's been exciting this year. That's all I'll say about that.
All right.
Chiefs are up 14-7 at halftime. Right. Thanks, Mayo, for the Sports Center update.
Yeah. Appreciate it. Okay, Brent, it's your time to shine. We got a flying Ford Angela.
Okay.
I mean, does anyone
know exactly what
this come in? Did this come in the privet thing, or like what are we looking at?
It's coming like 2 or 3 different privet drive sets. It's coming a Whomping Willow set, probably 2 Whomping Willow sets. Where I was going to go with this is that the Ford Anglia, yes, it's Harry Potter's Luke's land speeder. I mean, it just really, I'm surprised. I bet you, just like the land speeder, they're going to do a $200 version of that, which I think would actually be the coolest version. If they did a $200 version and there was a function where the trunk could pop open and fling out the luggage, that actually would be sick. But I'm not knocking this thing. I think for $15, it'll be, is this going to be kind of like a Speed Champs? I mean, like kind of just by itself, come with one minifig. Kind of this. It's odd that it's only $15. You think it
says it comes with 4 figs. There's no way on earth.
Wait, what? It's Harry and Ron, so they're the figs. But I mean, you can see my comment in the bottom right.
Oh yeah, Hedwig, Owl, Scabbers, Rat. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, which
but still for $15, that I don't know, like
4 characters.
To me, I still would, without seeing the price, I would read that. I guess it is only 165 pieces, but to me, I feel like they would try to go like the Speed Champs route. But I guess maybe this will be a 6 wide instead of an 8 wide. I don't know. It's interesting. It's weird that it's only $15. I would expect 20, but
yeah, this one's kind of early. We'll see how it nets out. But yeah, I mean, congrats to everybody who's getting another one of these. We got another back to Privet Drive. We're still there. Another Hedwig. It's the sign, okay, with a Hedwig.
Oh, that'll be kind of cool. That'll be kind of cool.
Anything CPA? I don't.
I wonder how similar it'll be to the other buildable Hedwig. What was that, a $40 one? It's got to be smaller than that.
Yeah.
60, right?
Yeah.
It's like 60.
Nah,
yeah, I'm going to say
50.
It's not.
Nope.
Okay, I'm going to say it's not similar to that. I'm hoping the sign is going to be the focus here. That's what I'm thinking. The sign itself.
Yeah, I mean, it is an iconic part of. Yeah, I mean, it's an iconic part of Harry Potter for sure. It's one of the first kind of pieces of imagery we see in the very first movie. This is cool. I mean, like, you know, what we got here? Oh, the boathouse. This actually might be kind of cool, actually. This is actually a piece of Hogwarts that I don't... Yeah, they've never made this piece of Hogwarts, so at least it's cool. Because, you know, I love Harry Potter, and I've loved it since the very first wave. And they've done a lot of, you know, modular pieces of Hogwarts more than once, but I don't think... Somebody out there, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure they've never done the boathouse. So this is a fresh day. The decision making behind Harry Potter sets is kind of weird, right? Like we get things that we don't really ask for, and it's like, okay, this is cool, but then there's some heaters in there like Gringotts and things like that. So it's interesting. But then I think Ryan mentioned this in his recent Ask Him and R, like, the Harry Potter designers definitely take some risks. I mean, like, they were the first, like, licensed theme to do buildable, first and only licensed theme to do buildable minifigs, and you know, they did the Hogwarts
icons.
Oh, icons, yes, with the buildable objects and things. Yeah, so they've done a lot of interesting concepts that I would like to see trickle on over into other themes. So this I like, though. This I like. I think this will be really cool. Nice little playset for the price. Again, something that is a part of the iconic imagery from the first movie.
Yeah, again, just as a casual, I'm happy to see different stuff. I mean, I think, you know, 2 out of the 3 is new stuff. I mean, not even a casual, just to be clear, but just someone who watches all this all the time, looks at what sets.
Pasta Master in the chat. I wasn't really saying in a bad way that, like, Harry Potter does, like, kind of weird, wacky concepts and ideas. Definitely not in a bad way at all. Because, like I said, like, some of the things kind of don't hit, but a lot of them really hit. So,
yeah, no, I do see them taking risks, and I think they kind of have to, right? Because even, I don't know though, they have as many films almost as obviously Star Wars has, you know, expanded universe, animation and all that. So there's a little more to draw from. New live action. They're really locked down to, what is it, 8 movies? How many Harry Potters are there?
8 movies, and then there is 3, like, sort of
fantastic boredom.
Yeah,
fantastic boredom is a great way to put that, Sean, actually, because I've not even seen the third one. The second one
I haven't seen any of the Harry Potter, you know what I mean? So, like, I'm going to call that one boring, since Harry Potter fans don't even like it.
It's very comparable to kind of, you know, like how the most Star Wars fans feel about the Disney trilogy. I mean, that's kind of what this Fantastic Beasts trilogy is. It's just doesn't really hit like the original.
Cool Hand Luke Brick says, glad he's not an HP fan. Star Wars hurts his wallet as is. I've made a conscious decision, because I know if I get into that, it's going to be on. I know I'm going to like dog it, but that's because I need to stay the hell away. That is very.
See, I've been a Harry Potter fan since Lego Harry Potter fan since 2001, man, or 2002, whenever the first wave came out. I got got picture proof of it. So that was really I've been locked in. I mean, and yet the Lego Star Wars game, I was actually talking to CP about that in DMs a couple days ago. Lego Star Wars game is still probably the best Lego game out there, and a lot of people talk about Indiana Jones, but I love, you know, the Harry Potter Star Wars game, or Harry Potter Lego game, was also a nostalgic thing too coming up. So I'm stuck with, like, 2 unfortunately expensive themes and themes that put out a lot of stuff. So, and I've had to kind of I've had to back off Harry Potter a little bit because there's so much heat coming out everywhere else. So,
Pasta, Tyler not feeling so hot. He may stop by. If not, I'm sure he'll be by next week, provided he's, you know, feeling better. But shout out to Tyler's just not feeling so hot today. And Again, dude, a lot of that going on.
I'm just coming off of it. If I sound sniffly and stuff, so you know, Duck was also a little sick too.
Yeah, I mean it's you know, something's going around. Is it wave 2?
Change of season.
And
Oh no.
I'm just saying, man. It's,
please no.
No, I don't think it'll get to that degree. We can't afford that, literally. Brent, this one seems interesting. Hagrid's hut, unexpected visit. I like to get a hut, little side build, getting some figs. Girthy seems.
So
lately, what do we think?
They already had a few things to. Oh yeah. So I've got a few observations for this. The last Hagrid's hut we got was $60. The original Hagrid's hut was even smaller, I believe, maybe like a $40 set, $30 set, or something like that. So this is definitely the biggest Hagrid's hut that we've gotten so far. But I mean, Hagrid's hut is an iconic part of Harry Potter, and I feel like it definitely deserves a higher budget because it's a hefty little hut. I mean, it's bigger than just. It definitely deserves. It's not just this little thing with like one room. Like, you know, it's got some substantial.
I like that word hefty. Reminds me of Girthy.
Yeah, it's hefty. It's hefty. You know, Hagrid's a
Hefty's like a little. Hagrid. Hefty's like fatter than Girthy in a way. You know what I mean? I think, you know.
But it's strong.
Yeah. Hefty's well, I mean, Hagrid's a big guy, so he's got to have some room to operate in there. But yeah. No, I like this a lot. I think $80 for this is awesome. I think we can. Let's see what we see there.
You know what's funny about these
Another small side build? I'd be interesting to see what that is. But what's up?
No, what's funny about these Falcon things is like when prices and things go in our way, we're like, "Yep, it's definitely that." You know, but when it's like outlandish, we quickly go, "No, it's not possible." I think this makes sense. 75, 100. It's not unheard of, you know.
No, I think, you know, the last Hagrid's hut we got was $60, and it was nice. It was really solid set, but it was based off of Prisoner of Azkaban. So this one having Draco Malfoy and our three main characters, and Hagrid, of course. This one will be based off the second movie. From when they all get detention, they have to go into the dark forest. So I'm excited for it. I'm excited.
All right, sorting.
Another super chat real quick here though from David L.
David L. We have to chant life bricks to join us.
Say it 3 times.
Yeah, he's probably passed out trying to sleep off the sickness because that's how I was.
True. David, we appreciate your super chat, sir. Again, he's out there. He's not feeling so hot. Apologize, everyone. Kind of a game time decision, but you know, Tyler will be back if he's not tonight for sure, guys. There's nothing to worry about other than let's get him feeling better. You know what I mean? So,
oh yeah.
This one again, as an observer, seems interesting. You get a sorting hat, 18 plus, $100.
It's been rumored for a while.
It's you know, a little high on the price per piece, but you know, you're getting a sound brick, whatever the hell that is. And
I've only ever seen that in Duplo. I didn't even know it was in Lego.
Never seen it in an adult set. And then the mouth and eyes are gonna move. So are we gonna? Is this gonna come with functions here? What are we looking at here?
So,
or you think it's gonna be like a little hand?
Got to be a hand
job, so to speak.
Yeah, little crank on the side. I don't
know. little crank job.
Oh my gosh. Anyways, guys,
what are we talking about here?
Oh my god,
we're getting out of hand.
Say that. Right.
We're getting out of hand.
We're not even out of hour 1 yet. Sorry about that.
So, to my point earlier, guys, of saying the Harry Potter design choices in terms of what sets they are wanting to put out there, you got an $80 Hagrid's hut. Love to see it. I think like 99.9% sure that's the most expensive one they ever done. The last one was $60. Love to see that. The boathouse. Love to see that. This kind of gives me, I know we haven't seen it yet, sure, but this is kind of giving me like buildable Chewbacca vibes. Like, do we need it? Did we need a buildable Chewbacca? Do we need? Yeah, because my whole thing is the reason why I don't, you know, Chewbacca doesn't look that great is because he's this big furry creature. This is a cloth hat.
Isn't it kind of iconic though?
This is iconic, and it's, you know, it's definitely iconic, similar to how, Chewie's iconic. But the thing is like this is a big cloth wizard hat, and it's going to be built out of Lego bricks. Like,
I
it's
mean, this isn't exactly groundbreaking. They make everything out of brick, right?
I understand that, but when have they made a big floppy wizard hat? It's like,
I think in '89 they made one, right? As part of
is this thing going to be wearable for $99?
No. Well, I think your price per piece is coming from, you're going to have a lot of base plates that are fairly large, so it's going to cover a lot of ground. Would be what I expect.
The base of the hat, yeah.
And then kind of the brim, they're going to be able to make that out of
Sound
a bunch
brick
of,
probably is like $10 of the budget too.
Hopefully that's not driving the price up too much, but
yeah. But I mean, whether or not this is going to be, maybe Chewbacca is not the greatest comparison, but whether or not this is going to be a good set, it's just
giant cloth piece. I mean, maybe.
That's what I'm saying. Is it literally going to be like the pieces they use for dragon wings, just wrapped around something? I don't know.
There was a Lego Ideas set. How long ago was this? I can't see how long ago it was.
Oh yeah, I do. Well, I have been hearing about this kind of on the rumor mill for a while. But yeah, I mean, but this, like I said, guys, this just kind of goes into what I was saying about how, Harry Potter just throws out some kind of wacky concepts, like the buildable figures, the buildable wands and books and glasses and potions and things like that. So
it's could be magical, you know what I mean? But yeah, the brittle brown. I mean, if we're gonna see, we got a couple of Brown's making a big comeback. We'll have to see what's happening there. Did the image leak? I think it did as part of that massive dump from earlier this year. But got another super here coming through from Diamond Figs. Round table of intelligent gentlemen right here. I mean, come on. We all think we will get more Ahsoka sets from season 1 if the hype continues. Man, I think so. It's look, I know it's polarizing out there. There were people who even complained about this last episode, which blew my mind. But sure, if the ratings come through and the sentiment is good, all parties involved love dough. Lego, Star Wars, Disney.
Unfortunately, if they make them now, we wouldn't see them for a couple years. But hopefully, they have some already in the chute coming out. That would be real nice.
Yeah, a little I could January 1st release, something like that.
So Obi-Wan, how many sets were there for that? Was it just the 2, like based on the show? You had the weird.
Oh,
you had the
gray pancake,
gray pancake, and the scythe, right?
I think that's it.
I think that's
because
it,
Anakin, Obi's Starfighter, that could be from any time, right? So that's and plus it wasn't from.
Well, Obi's Starfighter is straight from episode 2.
That's what I was gonna say because it had the clone in there, or not the clone, Kiminoan. Thank you,
Kiminoan. Yep.
From the factory, right? So
yeah.
I think there was just 2. So I mean,
they did have that brick head.
Hold on, did 1, 2? So they did make 3 for this.
Oh yeah, the brick heads. Yeah.
Yep,
that's true.
That's all I'm seeing.
Ghost T6.
So for this, we have T6, Ghost, and the 2-pack. So they, for some reason, they had more confidence in Ahsoka. And I don't know if it's confidence or do you think Obi was more under wraps? You know what I mean? At the time, I don't know.
Well, also Obi-Wan didn't get as much funding as Andor, or Ahsoka definitely looks like it got more funding as well.
Yeah, but does that stop you from making sets though? I don't think so.
I guess not, but I think if
Disney isn't funding them, they're getting a cut of whatever's released. That's how these licensing.
I guess what else would they have potentially made from Kenobi?
Yeah, because we pretty much got all the cool figs we could ask for. I think, right? I mean,
there's no other ship besides the transport.
Yeah, I guess a Kid Leia minifig could have been a thing, but That actually kind of would have been sick. I guess I'll tell you what. A cool thing that we could have maybe got is like a little $30-$40 set of oh my god, Leia's home planet, Alderaan. We could have got like an Alderaan set maybe with like Kid Leia and like, you know, blanking. Leia's stepdad. Crap. Help me
Bail
out.
Organa.
Thank you.
Bail Organa.
we could have got the Organas and a Kid Leia and like a $30-$40 set or something. That's the only other thing I could think of.
Yeah.
But.
Which then maybe Lucasfilm and Disney wouldn't have shared that much information with Lego to get the info out there, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, because if, you know, one of those other Inquisitors leaks, like it's a brand new character, it's still kind of speculation at that point. But if a Kid Leia, you know, minifig leaks, it's pretty obvious to, you know, what are the people would be like, what? So, yeah. However, this going through the rest of these sets here on the Falcon's Nest here, because I know we're getting past 50 minutes here. I think this will be a cool set. The owlery, like, I mean, it doesn't say how many owls it's going to come with, but this might be like an owl battle pack, boys. Like, we might be getting like 6-7 owls in this thing. So I think this thing might be pretty sick. I think if for, you know, those Harry Potter mockers out there that need all the owls they can get, or even just, you know, the Lego fans that are just, you know, fans of animal molds. You know, we could potentially maybe see, because Harry Potter did introduce, instead of like just the normal owl with its wings closed, did recently introduce like the wings open mold. So who knows? Who knows? We might see a new owl mold or just like a bunch of different colors and things like that. So this will be cool. But not exactly like, holy crap, they're doing it. But, you know, man, more
Forbidden
Harry.
Forest.
This is. I didn't look at
So
all that.
much
I'm
Harry Potter.
reacting to these for the first time live on air here.
All right. Yeah. All right. What do you got?
Okay, this is going to go very cool with Hagrid's hut. Because Hagrid's hut is very close to the edge of the Forbidden Forest, and Hagrid's hut is based off of the second movie. The reason why it has Harry, Ron, and Hermione and Draco Malfoy is they all get detention together, blah, blah, blah. They all have to go into the Forbidden Forest. So you buy this to go next to your Hagrid's hut, you maybe got something going here. So, little Ron and Hermione action in there. So,
Oh God.
TJ, cool.
Brent, speed round these, Brent, because there's a lot of Ninjago coming up, and we got people here wanting to hear about some Anakin stuff. So let's.
These all are priced like the spinners, and these are all called gliders. So this is interesting because Ninjago actually has done air jitsu sets before. So they were like the spinning sets that were kind of like the air hogs toys that you rip the cord and it flies. These are called gliders. So this could be interesting. I mean, this is another new spin on the spinners. So that's that same price point, that $10.99. So it's going to be interesting. This is a new concept. Ninjago is known for putting in new concepts. TJ, if you know anything about these gliders, let us know in the chat. But it's going to be interesting to say the least.
2 figs in each set, $10.99.
Oh,
it's crazy. So
Ninjago's
maybe
getting the love.
Yeah, they are.
Love. Battle Mac.
4+ mech. Not too excited about it. Yeah.
Making executive decisions here. Another Battle Mac. Cool.
Gonna get those
Sorry,
sweet legs,
sorry,
no doubt.
Sorry, TJ.
So many mechs. No, even TJ would be like, yeah, more mechs. Another mech. This
Sora
is for the
looks
new ninja,
cool.
though. Yeah, she's
You
the
get
new ninja,
glowy
though.
hands. Okay. A Fire Mac with a Kai
So,
Mac.
so many mechs.
Master Dragon coming.
That'll be probably pretty cool.
I just love it. $65, you get 752 figures. Seems reasonable.
Oh yeah.
Baby Dragon.
Ooh.
Okay.
But is this going to be a little buildable version of this new dragon for $15? That's cool.
With the new head mold,
character.
does that
Yeah.
mean anything?
I think so.
Just on the dragon, I imagine.
Yeah, I like I said, my Ninjago knowledge is limited, but I do know this little guy that they're showing in the picture is a new character in the new waves. So, yeah, see, even TJ, a bit too many mechs.
As you're flying through these, I do have to say that as a very strict Lego Star Wars fan, the molds and such do very much intrigue me, and the extensive detail of these minifigs for Ninjago certainly intrigue me. It's insane how much detail
Does it
there
also
are.
piss you off though? Like, does
Oh
it
yeah,
piss you
yeah,
off?
as equally so.
Yeah. Here's what I don't get. Okay, we all know with Ninjago, they don't have to pay the licensing fee. Which,
Mhm.
for those of you that don't know these things, and I'm very rusty. I've done licensing, but it's been 4 or 5 years since I've done any kind of licensing deals. 20% is general, especially for toys. And I could be out of school here, is very high. Okay. So I feel like Star Wars is already 20% more generally than some of the Ninjago sets, right? Just as a rule, right? Like, I mean, same amount of stuff, or whatever you want to call it. I feel like 20%. Let's just work with that as a baseline. If they're charging that much more, there isn't room to make at least the figs equal to, or better than in some cases. It's interesting. Now, are the Ninjago is the Ninjago design team appealing, to finance? Like, but I know we're already 20% less, but for us to hang in this game, we got to not only be 20% less, but we got to like over deliver on this shit, because we're up against iconic yada yada X-wings and all. Do you know what I mean? Like, so it's more than it. There's more going on than just paying the licensing fee, I guess. Long story short is what I'm saying. Like,
I think also just practically the Ninjago fan designers, their hands are not tied in any way. So with Star Wars, they're confined to the characters and how they look and stuff like that. But with Ninjago, they could literally do whatever they want. And if the designers do something new, they can throw it into the show and just make it make sense. But they can't really do that for Lego Star Wars. Now,
great point.
on the converse side, the things that are in the show and are real should be right. So that's kind of where it's like, all right, the rubber meets the road. You are confined, but you got to get the things right. But even my first Ninjago set was this one, because these figs just like,
That's a great set.
what? Like the wings on the dude and his helmet
Yeah.
detail.
Yeah, I
like,
got the fig right here. Look at this thing.
like,
Brent always has it handy.
whew,
And that was like a $20 set, right? Or whatever.
$20 set. and this is
$20
a-
set on
This is
sale
a
for
mega deluxe fig with a translucent head, translucent arms, translucent legs.
13
Dope
bucks.
printing. Yeah.
And I've got my eyes on a couple that have the other figs like that, just because.
Oh yeah,
I want
I would
'em.
like to try to. Yeah, I would like to try to get. I believe I only have 2 of the sets that have these figs, but the Zane, the blue one, he's blocked behind a $90 paywall, and I've only seen that set go on sale for like $81, and it's kind of an overpriced set. But as soon as I see that one on deep clearance, I'm definitely picking it up, because that Dragon Zane is fire.
Yeah. There's the other one with the ship, and honestly, it kind of looks like a Wakanda ship. I don't know who it is. No idea who it is, but I think there's another fig like that in there.
Oh yeah,
I got my eye on.
Mechs continue with Kai's ninja climbing mech.
Oh, dude, that's literally like 8 mechs in all these Ninjago leaks. Like, that's crazy. Ooh, another temple. I do like Ninjago location
Yeah,
builds.
sure.
Shout out to all the city garden sets and stuff like that. But I love Ninjago location builds, especially like dojos and temples and things. So
Yep.
this will probably be dope.
The one that came out, what was it, this summer at some point for $95? I'm waiting for that one to go on sale.
Yeah,
I'm gonna pick
that one's
that bad
cool
boy up.
with the tree. Yeah, it's a cool one.
Just because it doesn't even look like, to me, it doesn't even scream Ninjago. It just kind of looks dojo vibes, which is awesome.
Oh yeah, for sure. Sorry guys, the reason I keep muting is because I don't want to be all like sniffly in my mic.
You're good, man.
Getting over that cold. But no, this is cool.
All right, so this concludes the Falcon's Nest for the week. Just got hit with a lot of Ninjago all at once. What are you gonna do? All right,
Oh crap! That Detroit Chiefs game's 14-14. I'd love to see an upset. Hey, what up, Richie?
Richie, what's happening, brother?
Welcome.
And this was sent probably a while ago, so CPA sent this, but this is the Sorting Hat ideas entry
from 2 years ago. It looked like.
So this is sitting on like books and stuff. So
this
maybe
looks
there'll be some other
like a
stuff.
combo of the icons, and it's like, did they? Well, it's on the Monster Book of Monsters, right?
Yeah.
So this looks like, what did they like pluck all these things out of here and make individual sets? I guess that set was more than 2 years ago, but geez Louise.
It was the Book of Monsters was like a little gift with purchase. But,
I know, but that thing had a run. I know that was a popular set for a minute at least. Yeah.
So Sean, I'm only asking because you're the Disney guy, but those 3 Disney Wish sets coming out, do those mean anything to you?
Not yet. I did see them on there. We'll get to them.
Well, I didn't. I just it's a new thing, so I didn't know.
Yeah. I honestly, I don't even know if I've seen trailer, anything. The vibes I'm getting from them are very much Encanto so far.
Yeah. So
not that there's anything wrong with that, but
real quick, because I didn't see this. Next year for Speed Champs.
Yes, I'm ready for this.
First of all, we're gonna see another $2 another price bump for Speed Champs. We went from 20, 25. Now we're looking at $26.99.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
Yeah, because that's
true.
We'll see about
with the battle pack.
I hope so. I hope it's
but
another.
This is what gets me excited, boys. We've seen BMW like Technic bikes, but is this the first time we've seen BMW vehicles, like actual cars? Or maybe they've done it once.
I think there's been one, and it was an SUV, not an SUV, but like an SUV racer. Let's see.
Oh, okay. But I mean, a BMW 2-pack for $50, that's going to be interesting. I'm assuming maybe we'll see some kind of more race-heavy car, and then more of like a classic, like, I don't know, like a maybe actually, you know what would be cool in the 2-pack is if we got a i8, like a BMW i8, and then something else. But
I take it back. These will be the first BMWs for Speed Champions.
Yeah, I thought. See, I didn't know for sure. I was like, I don't think I've ever seen like the BMW logo for like a vehicle. But I know they've done like the street bikes and stuff. But very interesting.
In the old racers back in the late 2000s, we didn't get any there either. Maybe it was a licensing thing; they just couldn't get one.
Oh yeah. So, but yeah, that's about everything. I don't think we've talked too much about the Star Wars holiday set too much, but I like the concept, but I'm not too excited for it.
Yeah, as we get
because it's that. Yeah, well, I'll buy it because it's like a limited run, but
and it's $30.
Yeah,
I
like the idea of them doing like a 3-month run for a special edition thing like that.
Let's see here. I'm trying to queue up the Anakin stuff over here.
Oh, it's all good. Yeah, so I mean, but to see, I'll be excited to see when the rest of that Speed Champ stuff kind of releases. I'm thinking they do in that 2-pack. I think a BMW i8, and then maybe like one of the BMW SUV-ish kind of things, like the X6 or something. Because if you think about the Ford pack, the Ford had the...
What price was that 2-pack at? Did they
50,
say?
Just like this, yeah.
Okay, then yeah, but definitely it'll be a bigger...
The Ford one was $252, and you had the Bronco, and you had the... help me out.
The GT40.
Yes, thank you.
GT, I think it's just a... no, it was the classic GT40.
I believe it was I think it was the
new one.
GT,
okay.
Yeah.
It's the classic color scheme.
Yeah. But the thing is, I think if I'm gonna make a call out, I'm gonna make a prediction. I think we're gonna get the i8 and like an X6, like some kind of BMW, small SUV kind of thing. Either way, I'm stoked for it.
Yeah.
I'm curious to see what the other ones are. I'm holding out hope that maybe one day we'll finally get Honda, because Honda is another brand that we've never seen from Lego. So I'd be excited.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, we've never got any kind of Honda.
No Honda. The Audi though, could that potentially be more of like a Formula One type car or a Le Mans, kind of those non-traditional street vehicles. I know we definitely get or typically get at least one or two of those, like the
Did
Porsche
did
one this past year.
yeah? Did
So
one of
that
them
it wouldn't
say
surprise
Audi?
me. I thought one of them said Audi.
Nah, the only. Oh, okay. Single packs will include. Oh yeah, okay. Mustang, Audi, and an unknown. Okay, so Mustang, they can go a lot of different ways. With that Mustang, I could see them doing a brand new Mustang, or what I would hope so much from the car gods is like that '80s Fox body Mustang. Probably won't be. It'll probably be a Shelby. It's probably gonna be a newer Shelby. Actually, that's my prediction for that. It'll be a newer Shelby. The Audi, a lot of different ways you can go with the Audi, man.
Could you guys, hey guys, check the private real quick?
Hopefully the unknown one is
Yeah, I typically don't prefer those Le Mans type speed champions just because they don't look like a car, and they're very hard to get right with all those angles.
yeah.
Which is kind of unfortunate, but just how it is. I'm excited though either way. Just not that price bump.
I know, a $2 price bump.
So I have to run up for a sec. Can you guys, can one of you guys open up the link here and start screen sharing the Anakin stuff real quick?
Yeah.
Do you have a Brickset account?
I do.
Brent, do you have one?
I will log in first.
It'll take 13 seconds to do it.
I made one. Let me sign in and we'll be good. Hold on.
I forgot about the young Anakin figs that I didn't grab.
Yeah, it's all good. All right, let me sign in here,
All
guys.
right, we're getting into Anakin, boys. I'll be right back. We're gonna get the figs and go through that, and then we'll go through the sets in just a few.
Hold on, guys. Sorry, I'm trying to sign in here. Oh, God. I'm like the old guy that forgot his password. Oh, come on.
Yeah, I can't believe I forgot about the episode 1 Anakins that I've got.
I know, I found mine recently. Oh, man. Oh, actually, no, I remembered what it probably is. I probably have to put a hashtag. I'm so sorry, guys. I just made this account.
Yes, Matt, with the Audi R8, that would be amazing. Either that or my thoughts are kind of on the, I don't know if any of you in chat are familiar with the Audi e-tron. It was Ken Block's vehicle, rest in peace.
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful car. All electric, so I think that would check a lot of boxes. I know the i8 is electric as well.
Sorry, guys. I'm resetting my password because I'm that old guy that doesn't remember his password for anything ever. Come on.
Liam is not a fan of the new Mustang. I tend to agree with you. It kind of looks like a Camaro to me. All those muscle cars are starting to blend a little too much.
Yeah, I want to see more like tuner stuff and just like, I don't know, like we do get a lot of like muscle cars and stuff like that.
Chess 98, 100% agree. WRX, I would be all for a Subaru WRX STI. I used to own a 2019 WRX STI. Had to trade it in to go a little more practical, but I had that car for 3 years, almost 3 years. Manual all the way.
Oh my God. So Brickset sent me a new password, and it's literally so many just like random letters. Like I don't know why it won't. Oh, here, like I can log in here. Wait, what? Okay. This is so weird. Brickset is on some weird stuff here. Giving me a new password that is all kinds of weird numbers and crap.
Funny enough, Chess, actually my first Subaru was a BRZ. I got a BRZ and was like, I need more power. So within a year, I traded it in for a WRX.
Yeah, I'm a big Honda SI kind of guy here. All right.
Stud City, you're making me cry. WRX. My fiance's brother has a Focus RS. It's just not as comfortable. It's not as sleek.
So I'm in. I am in Brickset, but I don't know if it's I don't know what's it's I'm in Brickset as you guys can see, but it's not. I don't know if my connection is booty or what.
Uh-oh.
But it's not.
You want me to give it a share?
Yeah. Because yeah. I do know that I gotta reset my, or not reset, but I have to update my laptop here, so I don't know if that has anything to do with it. But
whoops, let's flip it. Years released. It's not even doing it in the right order.
I know. Do I have to add it to the stream?
Yep.
Or can you do it?
Click
okay.
add.
Okay, cool.
I can zoom this in.
Yeah, it's weird. They're not going in order.
So it does this 2015 one first, and then goes down to 2000.
The rest of them? Okay, cool.
Yeah. So we might have to go back up to that one.
Yeah, it's okay. The interesting thing about this first Anakin is, if this was before short legs. Oh, CP's got it right.
I've got this one here.
And let's go. Interesting thing about this one, boys, is this was before short legs were even invented. So this was back when there was only one kind of Lego minifigure leg. So obviously this is a character that would benefit from having short legs. You'll see the future versions of it with short legs, but this one's got regular legs. So nostalgic though, man.
Hey, yeah, it even tells me I own one right over here.
Hey, there you go. I used to have this fig. I don't anymore. I have the new version of it though. But man, what a classic.
I got this one. I was gonna say I got this one for my birthday back in, I want to say like 2004. My mom found this one and then the 99/2000 X-Wing for like,
oh, nice.
I don't know, $5 each. Both of them had all their pieces and instruction booklet.
Sheesh.
Big heater on my birthday.
What a find. Heaters in the birthday is always a good thing. What a Brick Jedi channel member tuning in. What's happening? Yeah, no, this is a cool fig. I definitely had it growing up. I'd like to. Another cool thing. So I watched shout out to Brick Vault on YouTube. I watched kind of their breakdown of all 21 Anakin figs in existence.
Ooh,
you can
nice.
own every single Anakin minifigure for roughly about $200, meaning the most expensive one is like $35. I think the second most expensive is from like the Mustafar Duel with the light up lightsaber.
Yeah.
That one's like an average of like $33. But I believe maybe the one from Palpatine's Arrest, I think. I could be wrong on this, but there's the most expensive Anakin minifigs like $37. So there's no kind of like super crazy high dollar Anakins out there. So if you want to have every single Anakin Skywalker minifig ever, it's totally obtainable.
Interesting. That's good to know.
Oh yeah. So the next one is just another kind of version of this. Oh, he just
Light
comes with
gray
like,
aviator cap.
yeah,
Which
okay.
sets did this come from? Oh, sweet. The first pod racer.
Ooh. Had this one growing up too.
another pod racer, and then another pod racer.
See, man, I would love for them to redo that. Sebulba's and Anakin's pod racer 2-pack redone in like 2023 or 2024, 2025, something like that. Oh,
Which I wonder how much of the pod racers the dioramas are going to have, or if they're going to be like a MIDI scale diorama, which I would rather have something like this.
Yeah, I think it'll be like a trench run kind of thing. Oh, it's funny that has the pit droid in here.
Yeah, because it's Anakin's.
Yeah. Again,
that's funny.
Pod racer sets. Would love to see those redone one of these days.
Yeah, I always wanted those pod racers as a kid, which is why I bought the 30th or 20th anniversary ones.
20th, yep. Yeah.
I actually bought 2 of them because I thought they were going to go to the moon. And
Right,
I said,
yeah.
that droid or that stormtrooper dropship isn't going to go anywhere. I'm not going to buy 2 of that one.
Exactly. Yeah. No, I bought 2 of those too. I have one built and one sealed. I have almost the entire 20th anniversary wave sealed. I want to build it all, but it's like it's so nice to see like most of the wave all sealed.
I just needed the Skywalker. That was the one I was missing.
Yeah. So pit droid Anakin, and then we've got okay. So
this is a $38. Oh, the Tuscan.
Really? That one's 38. Well, also I know, at least from looking last week or the week before, some people were saying in the chat like brick sets prices like aren't always like exact.
Little inflated.
Yeah. So, but no, this one's iconic, man. Like, okay, so this is one. I have a top 3 of my favorites. This one almost made my top 3, just because this one just reminds me of, all of these OG Anakin figures kind of just give me, good memories of playing the Lego Star Wars video game growing up. So definitely very nostalgic. Honestly, the OG Harry Potter figs with, the yellow heads and hands, and then, sure, like, I got this Luke right here, with the yellow instead of the flesh tones. Like, sure, the flesh tone's more accurate, sure, but there's definitely some charm to the yellow heads and hands and stuff like that versus the flesh tone stuff. But this next one looks like kind of the same thing, no cape.
I wanted this set so bad.
Oh, dude, trust me.
So one of my friends in 2nd grade, and shout out to Ryan, not the Ryan, but my friend Ryan, he had this set. He had Bionicle. He's the guy who got me into Bionicles. He literally had all the Lego sets. Was always super jealous. He had this one. I remember he brought it to play with in recess. I should have taken that bad boy home.
Yeah, right. Dude, this set right here. This is a set that needs to be remade. I mean, it's just even
last
how
year,
it is.
They should have made it for the 20th anniversary.
They really should have. I mean, this set, even like brick for brick as is, like still holds up really almost. Now there's like some chrome pieces I think on both of these, or one of them. They'd obviously do that a little bit different now, but these sets are awesome. I mean, it kind of gives me like Star Wars Speed Champy vibes with like, how the speeders are. But this set was sick, and especially the bounty hunter too. Like, she's a pretty cool fig. I forget her name. Somebody tell me.
Zam Wessel.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah.
And that retailed for $30. That would be a certified heater.
Oh yeah,
back in the day.
It'd 100% be every bit of $50 now. Same amount of pieces and figs, it'd be $50 today. But I would pay $50 if they made a new version of that.
Only had 260 pieces. They did a lot with 260 pieces.
Oh yeah,
that's
dude,
impressive.
I really, really love that set. I mean, it's refreshing to see those kind of colors in the Star Wars world when you got, so many gray ships and everything.
Yeah, Moments of the Magic says they need to make a UCS of this one.
Oh,
that would be cool.
UCS. See, now I would love for them to do some kind of UCS 2-pack thing, like Anakin.
Yeah, they've never
and
done anything like that,
yeah,
which
man,
would be
Anakin,
fascinating.
right? Either Anakin and Obi-Wan's Starfighters, Anakin and Sebulba's Pod Racers, a UCS 2-pack, just like a 2-pack on steroids. Because you got to think, if the 2-packs that come out now are like 100, 110, if you did a 2-pack for, 140, 240 or something like that, you'd have a solid $120 budget for each
That would
ship.
be
And
that would have to be pretty beefy.
yeah. And I mean, it's not like they would be on like, but that's the thing. Like, it's not like Lego's never done like UCS, like I don't want to say downscaled UCS, but I guess kind of like the UCS Naboo Starfighter. It's not a huge Naboo Starfighter. I believe it was like, it's only $100 or something like that. So,
The one that they dropped way back when,
way back.
I think that was only $40.
Yeah, it was like cheaper than 100.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but it had like the chrome pieces, and that's kind of what was special
Yeah,
about
because
it.
I think it was normal scale,
Yeah. So
but just
now I'm used to them just making giant freaking land speeders and giant Razor Crests. So
everything's just huge.
now this next Anakin, I can see its head poking out. This is this the 2005?
This is
Yep. This is in no particular order, but my top 3 includes this one right here.
And I've got this bad boy right here. Bought this myself,
He's got
my
the
own money.
build. Oh, he's got the build. That's sick.
Classic,
Now,
100% accurate Anakin hair.
see, I'm very aware. Like anyone that'd be like, "Oh, that's in your top 3." Like the hairpiece is trash. Listen, I know the hairpiece isn't good. All right, but this, and I know I said about the previous 2 figs how they kind of reminded me a little bit of just the vibes of playing the Lego Star Wars game, but this fig especially just gives me all the good vibes of playing the Lego Star Wars game growing up back in the day. So this is like one
you
of those.
use this fig for basically the whole
Yeah,
episode 3.
yeah. So it's not like this fig's in my top 3 because I think it's like the most accurate, best Anakin ever made. But just I kind of like that it's this one and the next one too. Like because I think the next one's the light up lightsaber.
And it was the first flesh tone,
Oh yeah, that too.
which was a nice change of pace. His arms are a little sticky. You
Yeah, can hear the.
might pop it, the creaking.
Oh god, don't crack it! Don't crack it! Minifig ASMR.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever cracked a minifig, and I do not want to start today.
The crackles. Oh man, I've not cracked a minifig, but I've like bought like a big just lot of Lego and like found cool figs and then found out they were cracked. But yeah, this next one is the first. Sean, you came back on a great one.
Yeah.
We're on
Sorry,
the
boys.
light up. Oh, so first, Sean, if we want to go back to the one before, actually, because CPA had this one on hand, actually. It was the first flesh-toned Anakin. And also, this one falls into my top 3, and it's not a good, it's like not exactly super, super accurate, because the hairpiece for this Anakin is kind of whack. Like, it doesn't really work that great. However, just gives me good memories of playing the Lego Star Wars minigame, and I
Nothing
kind of
wrong
just,
with that.
yeah, it's just nostalgic for me. This one right here. So
Did we
but yeah, I
already
just
miss
wanted to kind of.
Did we miss Palpatine's shuttle or Palpatine's arrest? Sorry.
No, we're going in order. So we did all the little kid Anakins, and then we did like some episode 2 Anakins of like the yellow.
Early 2000s.
Got it.
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
So we're on
We've
2005.
got the year. The year's right in the middle.
So
We'll go to
Yeah,
the light
no.
up one.
now
I never
the
had the light
set-
up one. Did
I
any
didn't-
of you?
No, but I always wanted this freaking show the set real quick.
Yeah.
The set for this was so cool. You had like the little like Technic pieces that you could play around with the minifigs.
See, to me, for a final battle, have they done another one? They haven't done another one in this. I understand it's minifigures.
No, because they did the right. They did the $20 duel on Mustafar, but I would love to see them do something like this again, like a bigger, scaled up final duel.
Yeah, and I think I don't know if it was for this, but I noticed in the chat people are calling for UCS. You know, I don't know if they do it. You know, I think people would go too hunch on a whatever they could concoct on a Mustafar. The problem is, you know, past the two dudes, it's like it's a lot of fire and brimstone, you know, to comprise a.
So I don't think they can go UCS. I don't think they can go UPS,
MBS, whatever.
But even so, I think they can make it pass with just like kind of a diorama-esque scaled. That's what I would love to see. I would love to see like a $60, $70 diorama of Mustafar. You could have like Obi-Wan on the high ground. I mean, come on, dude. If you had
diorama would be lovely.
If you had a Lego set of the freaking high ground, you know how many people would want that set? I mean, come on. So
a little diorama.
Also, Sean, earlier we were discussing. Actually, CP, if you can go back up to that set that we were oohing and ahhing over, you know exactly which one I'm talking about. The
yes, I do.
Yeah, I don't even need to say it. But so, Sean, we were speculating this set right here. First
of
all, not necessarily UPS, not necessarily UCS, but I would love to see them just re-release this as is in like a little $40, $50 2-pack.
Dude. You know how many times I've almost bought this? So many times, including today.
It's got so much charm, this set, and I mean, it's nice to see those colors instead of like dark colors in Star Wars ships. So it's nice to see the bright ships.
Brickset has this one at 175 used.
Who's that in there? Is it Sam Wessel? What's the name of the character?
Yeah,
Zam Wessel. Yep.
Yeah, you actually. I was blanking on her name earlier, and Sean, you knew it right off top. Nice.
I said Sam, but still.
430 new.
Has one of the greatest facial expressions of all time. Yeah, 430 new, but you can get a really, really in great shape one. Trust me on this. No, like more like closer to 150. If you want it like pristine, adult owned and collect, you know what I mean? Like no problems with figs and between 1 and 150, let's say. I'm sure you could find one for 125 or something. So I mean, if you want like a little color pop on your shoulder, and I noticed Ryan, you know, I don't know, I got to talk to him about like why he's got what he's got in his backdrop, but this is in there, and I know this is like one of his favorite sets. But some of the stuff is nonsensical based on his feedback. So,
well, this was 2002.
Like he's got Yavin in there, and I'm like, is that because you just
2003?
Oh, 3. Okay.
I think. Let me double check that.
This set right here that I'm holding is from 2002. So the box art is kind of similar, but a little bit different. But that
April 02.
That, like,
April
curve.
02.
Oh, okay, yeah. So this was So this box art from this set, I don't know, man. There's something about the early 2000s. Just the nostalgia. Freaking love it, man. So anyway, so Sean, we kind of we don't have to go
with figs, Matt. That's a great deal. I mean, I don't know. It's just, it seems to have really caught fire recently for some reason. This is part of why we're doing the new show coming every Tuesday night.
So the first Anakin that they tried to pull off as like a burnt Anakin from the transformation scene, this one is not very good. This one just kind of they do it much better in 2017 with this fig, but shout out to Brick Vault again. Shouted them out earlier.
Hi, Darth.
Now that Sean's back. Hey, Darth. But Brick Vault did a good kind of breakdown of all the Anakin figs. So Sean, this is an interesting fact. I don't know if you're here for. The most expensive Anakin fig, and this is on average, obviously it differs when you're buying stuff on the aftermarket, but the highest cost was around high 30s, like $38. But you could buy, on average, almost all like 21 Anakin minifigs for a little over $200. So a lot of them are quite affordable. But you know, it's similar. It's a main character of Star Wars, so a lot of these were in like multiple sets and stuff like that. So
Is
this
that how
set's got
averages
charm.
work? That sounds low.
I was surprised too. A lot of these Anakin
for $200. It doesn't
21, not 30, but a lot of these Anakin figs though are like $4.
That's true. Yeah. There's only a few that are. What's the high?
There's like
50, 60?
The high is like 37. You know,
Yeah.
and
Well,
then there's one that's like
this, but not in the real world. I don't think.
Yeah.
The light up's 180.
The light up is pricey.
Well,
And
also
these are
people
inflated brick set prices.
Yeah, it's brick set pricing. So
no, but they, I don't know. That stat seems off. Ever.
that set is amazing too. The one that you just
If
showed,
you
the
would have said
Tusken
$400 or
Tusken.
$500, I'd be like, yeah, sure. But
right.
Here, let me do
That
a little,
set, I
do a
want
little
this set.
searching.
I would love to have that set nice and sealed. Oh, it's a good one. But yeah, other than you know, we won't have to go back. The most of the early Anakin
yeah, I
sets
hate
were
the
from
yellow
like
stuff. I'm good.
Hate it. See, I was gushing about it earlier, saying how I love the nostalgia of it. So, all right, well, we'll go back up to 2005, 2006, wherever we were, and we'll get to the ones that
Get into Flash. Yeah.
So this one here, you have to remember the price. So this was back when we had those lovely $7 packs. You guys remember those?
Yeah, I got them right here.
Those were the dream. So this was only a $7 pack.
Yep,
box,
this
I
was
guess.
$7 brand new.
Box of
This
Crispy
was-
Boy is what this one was.
This was
The box
$7
of boys
brand
are
new. This was $7 brand new.
Oof.
Sealed, by the way.
That's
This is an OG box of boys right here.
That was one of the first.
All right,
ways.
Girth Gang, let's get him to open it live on air. Open
Do
it.
Oh,
it. Do
It's got a
it.
thumb tab too.
How much did you splurge on that guy?
I paid 50 for this like 3 years ago. So it probably has gone up maybe a little bit, but this box is like there's not a dent. Like this box, that's another reason why I don't want to open it. This box is so crispy. Look at that side box art, man. It's not focusing, but it's beautiful. But yeah, all these like CP was saying, the $7 boxes of boys.
I like the way the vintage sets look boxed, especially the
Mhm.
figures, but loose, it's just like, you can see how it's evolved. Don't get me wrong, there's still some stuff that holds up. But
Oh yeah.
everybody wants the live crack. Crack it open.
Oh no, I'm not doing it. That box is way too crispy.
All
And
right.
I already have a Darth Maul and a Qui-Gon, like OG ones, so don't really need that. I just want it because it's sealed. But yeah, this first Anakin from like the Darth Vader's transformation, it just kind of looks like somebody dumped like ketchup on his face or something. Like the detail is not great on this 2005.
5.
Sorry, I'm blind. But yeah, 2005, we weren't really quite there yet with the good details on that one. But 2005 set, yeah, it's still got some charm to it. But yeah, I don't know. This is the first time they finally did a young Anakin with short legs here.
Let's see when this one came out.
And fun fact, it's a Harry Potter hairpiece, but recolored in light
is.
brown.
So,
OG Harry Potter hair.
was this the first pod race set?
No,
This
the first
was a
pod race
Naboo.
sets
Wow.
was yeah,
Yeah.
the first pod race sets were the ones we were looking at earlier, like 2001 and 2 and stuff.
This is the first short leg though.
How is this
Yeah.
short leg? I got
Short
it.
leg, yeah.
Okay.
'Cause
So they
the-
had
the very-
child Anakin previous. Got it. Okay.
The first child Anakin in like
All right, guys,
99
let's
or
not
2000 was
Okay.
normal legs. Yeah, it's all good. We're catching Sean up, guys, for those
Yeah.
of you that don't know.
We had this was the first Anakin fig.
Kid Anakin. Okay.
Normal legs.
Giant kid.
Big kid.
He had extra metachlorians.
Yeah. Extra metachlorians going around. But I'd like to have this set just for nostalgia.
Came out in 2007, and the redesign, I do have to say, this is one of the best, not to talk about the set too much, but one of the best redesigns,
Oh, we
in
didn't
my
even talk
opinion.
about the sets. Go for it. Yeah.
Going from 99, actually, I have both of them. Going from 99 to this one in 07, major glow up.
Yeah.
Oh, for
Beautiful
sure.
glow up.
This one, if this
Big
was on
glow up.
shelves today, I don't think too many people would complain. And if you guys remember when the N1 first returned in Mando season 2, I think it was. Every one of these just like shot out of a cannon, dude. Like I don't know what the set's worth today, but oh, there you go. Yeah.
Because this is one of my favorite Star Wars ships, just because of the curves and the angles, and they couldn't really capture it in '99. It's very flat.
I would love to see them redo that now. Because I mean, look how luxurious and good
Nowadays,
yeah, man.
they just elongated it, and it's just beautiful.
Lions down by 3, end of the third. Thanks, Mayo.
Ooh, Sports Center. Dun-dun-dun.
Big Nate, what's happening, brother? Hey, you guys.
Hey, you guys.
All right. What do we got?
Moving on.
Now we get to the Clone Wars Anakins.
All right. So this is based on the
This
series.
is in 9 sets. Wow.
Yeah. That's why this one, they're saying it's 6. You can get this one for 5 usually or less.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they got their molds worth, or I guess prints worth, out of this one.
So this one, polarizing to say the least, right? A lot of people ride for it with the nostalgia. A lot of people don't like it because of the big eyes. What say you guys? You guys into it?
It's charming. It was a unique time.
I didn't get any. Well, I didn't get any Clone Wars sets because at the time I saw those eyes, and it may have given me nightmares. So I didn't buy any of them, which now I certainly regret. But
I mean, set wise, I'm sure
they've
there's
grown on me.
some heaters in there, but yeah, this fig, again, if you're trying to be a completionist, Brent, I get what you're saying. You could get all this stuff on the low, but
now
don't overpay for any of these Clone Wars eyeball sets, because
now the big Clone Wars eyes did work better on other characters. For instance, Ahsoka, I feel like it worked better for, but
okay. And if you hover over 9 sets, how does that work? Does it show all the sets?
It does not. I'm gonna have to open a new tab.
Oh, it's gonna be a different screen
and then
share.
do a different screen share. Yeah.
Okay.
2007, man.
Let's take a little gander at the sets.
A little gander, you know what I mean?
Little something.
It's a lot of sets that.
I'd say that fig is a little more notorious than some of the other ones,
If you add that screen share back.
Oh yeah, sorry. Do. And there we go.
And this should be by date released. So it is his Anakin Jedi Starfighter for $20.
So it's weird. It's showing the fig was released in 07. Maybe there was a promo on it or something, or you don't have to go back, but
yeah, I do not know. Oh, that's the date it was added, I think.
Got it. Okay.
So someone knew beforehand.
I have the new version of that.
Me too, yeah. Which was that? That was 25, right? Or was it 30?
Not 30. I almost thought just 20, because this was like 2018.
Interesting. They didn't jump the price in 10 years.
I could be
That's
wrong.
the one that was most recently out?
No, this was like
2019.
This was like the Last
I guess we'll
Jedi.
see it. Yeah, we should see it at the bottom. Oh no, and then different set. Never mind.
Yeah. This was the most recent. Right here.
Also part of that. Oh yeah, there you go.
Yeah, we just talked about some of these sets because Ahsoka was in these.
Ahsoka, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, wish Tyler was here for this one. I think he kind of rides for this one. This one's getting a weird nostalgia bump, but like
Twilight, I think it's weird.
Yeah, like watching it at the time, there's a little bit of revisionist going on this one. You can even see, dude, for a 2008 set. What are we at? 15 years on it. I don't know. 270. Like, I don't know.
Yeah,
It's girthy.
I don't really.
I'll give it that.
Yeah,
I'm not a fan of this set.
I
I
don't
get
vibe
it.
with the Twilight either.
Yeah.
However, this I would love to see a remake of this. This Y-wing is sick.
$60. Wow.
Dude, that Y-wing.
2009.
And you got to
is
question the prices.
awesome.
I've been hunting for this one. It is not 211 new. You showed me this for 211 new. It's
Somewhere around like 170.
what's that?
Where are you seeing
No,
it at?
I've seen it way higher.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm
was gonna say,
mainly
'cause-
I'm mainly an eBay boy, to be honest with you, because Bricklink, it's just, you got to
do some
sort,
fact
and then
checking.
there's this, and then there's shipping, and then I'm just saying, if you can find one of these for around 2 new in box, like all day, baby.
Yeah, I'm seeing 280.
Yeah.
I'm seeing 2.
Mhm.
I'm seeing 245. I'm seeing 299. I'm seeing 250.
You're seeing 2 for buy it now, brand new in box.
They're just all kind of new ones. Brand
Okay.
new. Yeah, brand new.
Right, but
Yeah.
that could be a bid.
Well, let me do. Let's see.
Either way, I think we all agree, regardless of the current price point,
Right.
which I think it's more than 2, just based on what I've seen.
real quick interjection.
Phenomenal.
I
Yeah.
did go through on Brick Economy and sum up all 25 Anakin Skywalker minifigs. Drum roll. Sean is correct. It is $506 based on Brick
Wow.
Economy
To
dollars.
get all the minifigs? Oh,
Yeah.
dang.
Correct. All
Yeah,
25.
2 just sounded low because there's one that's almost 2 by itself.
So the highest was, I think, the light up at about 70.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Well, the video I watched was maybe a couple years old. I
Okay.
think.
Yeah.
Because then one of the newer Anakins with the angry face is 45. I believe it's the Rest is 60. Then you've got the 2013 gunship is 51. And then another with the dual molded legs is 27.
Okay. There you go.
So there are some pricey boys in there.
Yeah. All right.
This Anakin's Y-wing is one of my favorite Anakin sets. So I mean, this thing is just awesome.
Yeah.
It's really, really cool. I really hope they
What's
remake
tough
it.
about this one is if you get an open boy, stickers, you're getting into that
Yeah.
18 years or,
Mm.
no, that'd be 2028, whatever it is, 13 years. Either way, a lot of these were ripped open. But yeah, if you can get a seal boy around 2, I think you're getting an all right deal for this one.
It's a collectible display set of 6. San Diego.
6.
Good old San Diego Comic-Con
Put it to us
exclusives.
again.
Back when those were cool.
I don't know if I've ever seen this one.
No, I haven't either, but back when they made
$12.50.
cool things for San Diego Comic-Con.
$50 in 2009. I could see a lot of people balking at this. So that's like 75 basically for 3 back in the day, and then for 3 figs, tiny little diorama. I mean, if I'm
got
honest, if I'm there, I would have copped.
Oh, yeah.
Oh
50.
yeah.
So it looks like a little Christophsis action going on there. So this would have been
Yeah.
for the movie, the Clone Wars movie.
Yeah.
Yep. And only available on preview night. Wow. So for those of you that don't know, this is kind of like if you go to San Diego Comic-Con, there's 2 types of badges. There's kind of the all con pass, which I think Thursday's preview night. I literally used to live across the street from this convention center.
Oh,
I was there that year, by the way. Just to be
Wow.
clear. Yeah.
It was right
didn't
under
give a
your
shit.
nose.
But there was that, or there was like day passes. So, and by that I mean you could buy a Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I think, for let's say $50. You can get the whole thing for 200 or whatever. Yeah, I mean this is neat to see. I've never seen this. This is a lot of fun.
I've maybe
I'm
seen
sure
it like
some of you guys have seen this, or a lot of you have, but I've never seen this.
I've maybe seen it once before, but
Well, clearly the best rendition of the Bug-Eye figs.
Yeah.
I don't think there's a set more. We can keep going on and see if there's one more expensive. Used for
Ooh,
115,
turbo
dude.
tank.
That seems like a steal, right? 115 opened. Do you think it's because you could piece that together? Why is that so low used?
For the turbo tank?
Comic-Con.
Oh, for the Comic-Con thing? Oh,
that's a good question. Let me
I
find
don't
out.
know.
I mean, at that point, are we talking about just a base plate? Like, what does used entail? You know what I mean?
Right, like
The thing
doesn't
just
have the case. And,
demolished.
Yeah, if it was opened and put back in, there's no way it's only 115. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
all right, cool. Again, guys, take these prices with a big fat grain of salt. It's a good indicator, though. Clone turbo tank. This is the first one, right? Thinks it has to
what
be.
year?
Yeah, 2010. It has to be.
I would not be the one to ask.
That's why we need Tyler.
I'm gonna say
Actually, I did not get any clone turbo tanks back in the day, and we talked about this last time. But
right, yeah, I feel like definitely
there
during
were a
my
couple
dark
before
age.
this. The first one was in 05, it looks like.
Yeah. Listen, I didn't think 2010 would be the first.
Chess, are you talking about the previous set? Can you go back to the previous set? It says the hilts are chrome on this one.
Are they? They
Doesn't-
don't look
no.
chrome based on this picture.
Yeah, you might mean turbo tank. I'm unclear. We are missing Tyler. Shout out to Tyler. Actually, pick this theme for him. Yeah, that's just a class. That's a beauty. You got your rookie Cad Bane. It was probably like the most technic Lego Star Wars set of all times up until that point.
That's true.
Or one of the most. I know there's some other ones, but all right, magnet set.
Good old magnets with.
So what's
Is
the
hair
story?
looking great?
Are those pretty easy to remove and make their own figs from the magnets, or are you gonna have residue on the bottom? Who knows about this?
I think Tyler said it was pretty easy to remove those.
Keychains, another story. Yeah, I think these are easier. Cool.
$15. And the wonderful T6.
It's got a nice bump. You can still get it. I feel like 220 is about right. I was kind of looking at it just to see what's going on. Of course, standouts I'd say are the two Jedis that aren't Anakin and Obi-Wan in this set. As far as fig value. Malevolence.
What is that?
This was from what? The first arc of the Clone Wars?
I feel like I just haven't
TV
seen
show?
that set in a while. Yeah.
It's saying 2012. So is it? Yeah, it is. I don't think it's season 2. I think it's season 1.
Yeah. No, this was really early on. This was one of the times, because if you remember from episode 3, General Grievous and Anakin's interaction is very new, like they haven't seen each other before. So throughout the whole Clone Wars, Dave Filoni had to navigate it so Anakin and Grievous never met. And this was one of those scenes where they literally are running through hallways right next to each other, but they never see each other.
Oh, that's funny. Brilliant.
It was funny.
Yeah, because he says, General Grievous, you're shorter than I expected. Yeah.
That's funny.
Which is also why Filoni's the GOAT. But that's another discussion.
Great attention to detail. Yeah.
Shout out to Filoni.
All right.
That's the last one.
That's the last one on that. So
9 sets that fig came.
There it is. I mean, like, look, either way, whether you love the fig or hate it, I think, for a 5-piece, you should add that to your collection.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, there's not any, I don't think there's any fig I wouldn't pick, other than battle droids, maybe.
I need to get more. Now, this Anakin right here is another Anakin that's
a
in
Wolfer. What is this from?
Dude, it is from 2010.
Okay.
No, 12, 12, right?
Is this
2010.
canon? When
it is
was
10.
he?
Okay.
Right up
When
here.
was he in
The
this
years
outfit?
will be up here.
Was he in this
Oh,
outfit
there.
on the animated show?
Correct. Yes, they went to a snow planet. I do not remember the name of the planet.
Probably Frico. Or no, that's the name of the.
Yeah, I don't know.
It might be. But yeah, so they have just a snow planet, and they have to him, Kenobi, and Ahsoka all have to wear their snow outfits.
I love it
Which
because I
it
get
looks-
Chess, what's the story? Chess 98. What's the name of the planet here? Do you know?
I get like Han Solo vibes when I first see this.
Yeah.
movie.
It's definitely the same mold for sure.
Yeah.
I like the little logo call out. I get why this gets hate, but again, $6. Why wouldn't you? Like,
Yeah, I would love to have this fig.
Real quick on the San Diego Comic-Con with I think Chess was saying about that, the blades appear to be chrome.
okay, let's scroll up. Let's go back to that Comic-Con set.
Which it is difficult to see in the picture.
Sure.
This guy. Which maybe I should I'll just share my screen so I don't have to keep doing this. I have
Rune, what are you saying here? Ahsoka wasn't on the mission. Just Anakin, Ahsoka, and Rex. Oh, Obi. Okay.
Oh, I'm mixing up when she was on Mandalore with her snow outfit. Oh, there it is. Okay.
So chrome blades? That's what?
It's very hard to tell. You can honestly only see from Kenobi's is just a little shinier.
Oh yeah.
I'm sure there's got to be a better picture.
Maybe it's just Kenobi's because Anakin's clearly looks.
Anakin's looks pretty normal.
Oh
yeah.
well, I mean, it could be reflection of. I mean, it's a different angle, right? So, I mean, I feel like Obi's caught the flash. Maybe I don't know what happened here, but all right.
Could you imagine if one day they made the lightsaber blades where they like molded the color around like a small white piece on the inside to make it look more exactly how the lightsabers look? I don't know.
The day we die, they'll do that.
Yeah, the day we die. I'm just spitballing here.
No one has we got to figure out if Ryan has this one because there are no pictures of just, someone posting a picture.
Yeah.
What's the set number again? I want to see something.
It is, it's given a weird number. So it's like Comic-Con 99. Yeah, right here in the bottom left. Comic-Con 009-1.
What the heck?
This is the other best I can do. Which they don't look chrome. Also, Anakin's hilt is upside down in this picture. For those of you that
that was an open boy. 2009.
Let's see. 2009, yes.
All right, let's see. I'm going to eBay. Just see what's going on.
See what's popping on the bay.
$850 for new other, which probably means they opened it and put it back in.
Yeah.
One. And
There's
it looks
an abbreviation. That's an abbreviation I've never heard you say, Sean. Do you ever refer to eBay as the Bay?
Eebs.
Yeah.
That's what I would. If I was going to abbreviate it, I'd say
Eebs. Love how
Eebs.
just from being sick, my laughter sounds like I've been smoking cigarettes for 20 years.
You sound like Chancellor Palpatine.
Wow.
That's pretty good.
Deadly accurate.
I'm terrified.
Let's go to sold items and we'll see what's going on with this. There is nothing in sold items. That's weird. Sold items.
Yeah, we got a little bit I keep searching and I keep getting slightly crispier photos.
So $850. This is a good find. Is his hilt still upside down in different? Yeah, in different.
It is.
Wow.
So maybe
just did that way.
don't know.
It's just the pick. It's not chrome. Yeah, I don't know. It's clear. You can see the air bubble in it. Yeah.
It's weird that they would say it was chrome in the description then. I don't know.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, back to the name of this planet. Did anyone... I'm looking it up right now. Where is it at?
Orthoplutonia.
Yep, that's the one.
All right,
Never
guys.
would have remembered that.
There'll be a. It was clearly Googled. Shout out. I don't know. Rune might know it. Rune, you probably know these things.
I would love to have this fig. This is another fig in my top 3 Anakin minifigures. I just like it because it's different. I'd love to get
Chest
this
hair,
set
Anakin.
too.
It just looks like a massive amount of chest hair going on.
Oh, I thought we were still talking about the
No.
snow.
I'm on to battle damage. We spent way too much time on the other thing. All right.
That's another crappy battle damage one.
This is like the Jeff Goldblum had sex with Darth Vader figure to me.
Oh, it's also he's tanner in this one. Like his
it
flesh
is weirdly tanny orange.
It should be though. It was burnt to shit. I'm fine with
That's
that.
fair. That's fair.
Got a little tan from the fire.
What do you think happens? I mean, it starts there, and then you get burnt up.
Yeah. But then,
I mean, sure, he could be a little more blotchy, but he's not a ginge, so he might be all right. I mean, dude, he's flying through space. A little tan. Never hurt anybody.
A little tan.
All right.
Dude, Hayden Christensen's a tan fella.
Oh,
right.
what in the... Why do I not immediately recognize this set?
Yeah, what the hell?
This is a beautiful set.
No, it's awesome.
7957. Let me get this one on Brick Economy.
This one's not bad. Yeah.
2011. $100.
I think it's the only time he gets Savage too, right?
We'll go down the rabbit trail.
Yeah. Savage.
This is wow. That is a beautiful fig.
How do I know about this one? You guys know?
How do you?
Tom,
how do you know
about it? Because I want it, dude.
Well, we know Brent hasn't watched Clone Wars all the way through, so
yeah.
Right.
Gaining ground, dude. I've made it a lot further in that than I have Harry Potter.
Yeah. Huh. Sith Knights.
Yeah, it's just the Anakin fig is just slightly different than the other Clone Wars.
Is it because he has dark brown arms? Is that the difference?
Oh yeah, one of them has regular brown, the other one has dark brown. That's right. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. That is correct.
There you go. Beautiful set. So disappointed I missed that one.
The face on that Anakin right there, on this kid Anakin, is wacky, and the goggles are printed instead of.
It's like in that instead of calling him wizard, they were like, "Annie, you're a nerd,"
What? That's so wizard.
Oh, and then look at the.
So this is the 2000. Yeah.
On his chest is orange. We're very reminiscent of the
Anakin,
crispy,
of the older Anakin.
Yeah,
the crispy Vader. That's what we call foreshadowing in the biz.
Firebird. Day 428 of waiting for Brent to actually watch the clones.
I know, Brent. Like, what are you doing right now? You're on this silly show. Go watch the clones, baby.
All right, I'll see you guys later.
Let me tell you something. CPA, you'll be proud. A couple weeks back, I texted Tyler. I'm like, dude, I just watched the second battle on Geonosis. It changed my life. That was awesome. Like, even if you just jump in and watch that and nothing else.
Was it the whole arc with
five? It was the only one, by the way, with only 5 episode arc in all of Clone Wars. I know that
deserved it. That was an intense.
Well, what was crazy is like, all right, we're all set here, and then I think there was an episode or 2 after for the fallout. You know what I mean? So it was awesome.
And that was fairly early on, was it not?
Hey, Firebird, I'm doing my shit. It's making me want those damn Geonosian bugs and all that stuff. That was crazy, dude. I'm sure there's another name for them, but you know what I mean.
I forgot that they made
Guys,
this.
I'm an old head trying to get into this stuff. What do you?
I forgot they made this Anakin and
Amara's
Sebulba's
very
pod
soon.
racer. And
Amara is on deck. I'm in 3 or 4, guys. I don't know which one it is, but I'm not just chewing through and doing. I don't have time to do 10 a day or whatever I do. I try to take in a couple a day. You know,
$90.
Couple a day.
Really new?
If it was 2011, yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Got Watto, Greedo, and Sebulba, and it looks like they give you Kenobi for some reason, even though he never was.
He didn't even get off the.
He never
the
left
ship.
the vicinity of the ship. Yeah,
he never got off the Royal Starship. Yeah,
this is an awesome set. Yeah,
this I really want this.
Wald.
Oh yeah, it's like it's the same species as Greedo.
I keep hearing this. You know what's funny about Clone Wars though? They're like, no, 3 is where it's good. Then it's like, 4 is when it really starts. And a lot of people like, dude, just get to Battle of Geonosis, and it fulfills. So I mean, you know, if you guys are saying it's getting even better, cool. I will say, season 1, honestly, I'm trying to think of like what's absolutely necessary. I'm no scholar on it, but man, if people started in 2 and maybe bounced back to 1 for something super important, 1 is a tough ass watch, man. Like it is tough.
Because it was still in very much anthology mode for like season 1 and 2,
like
right?
You look at episode 1, like the Yoda, whatever he was doing, you know, like it was like Yoda going on some weird mission, and it was cool because I recognized the characters and all that. But I was just like, okay. And I think we were still in the Sky Guy era then. Like, I don't know. The better Ahsoka gets, the better the series gets. I know that's like Captain Obvious, but like I'm still, you know. Anyway.
I wish I would have had this set.
Yeah.
Beautiful set.
Yeah.
Way too much time on each fig, guys. Let's go.
All right. So weirdly enough, this one did it not come with a helmet? No, it came with a helmet.
What is with everybody just doing Jurassic World sets with Lego Star Wars? This looks like
shoot. Did I just learn something new today?
What happened?
I have this fig.
Wow.
I didn't know it had a back to it. I totally did not know that.
You just had the hairpiece on there for so long.
Yeah, no, I had
it looks like it had the venom spit on it by the dino, you know?
Yeah.
Which is really
like
weird.
The Nedry Anakin.
Why would they do that when it already has the... They just straight up reused the heads for some weird reason.
Yeah.
Because he already got the... Anyways, wow. I learned something new today. Cool.
That is weird.
You know, Matt's always the voice of reason, except for the fact that he's got a Patriot shirt on. But Clone Wars and Rebels are both hard to watch. Yeah, I mean, I tried to start Rebels, and I'm like, no. I'm going to do this path first, and then I'll get into it. I'll try to do it somewhat sequential. Even though Clone Wars also time jumps a lot.
Green Jedi Interceptor.
So this was a nice one. This is a great fig with the angry eyes.
Yeah,
that is not
printed legs.
All too common. No. So I thought this was cool, but it's just printed.
Is this the Palpatine's arrest? No, it's the next one.
This is the Interceptor. Which look at all those figs. This is a $40 set.
Why did it come with so many figs? Holy crap, dude!
Which I guess it's episode 3 because that is the starfighter that he had in episode 3, and then you've got the Mustafarian droids on the left and right.
Jeez Louise.
Which Newt Gunray was on Mustafar. But that's just like, man, $40. That went far in this set.
Yeah.
And then there's your $45 Anakin fig.
Okay.
Oof.
That's a nice one. That's a great one.
Yeah. The crazy eye Sith conversion Anakin. Fantastic. But here's the GOAT Anakin, in my opinion. To me, it's not even close, but you guys can.
Which it looks like the main difference is
cape.
The cape, and then the face is slightly different, but he doesn't have the Sith eyes.
He does in his alternate face, though, which I think is what makes it awesome.
I guess that's not in my mind. That's just like depressed, angry eyes. Whereas this one
like
had the
transitioning.
Sith eyes.
He's like transitioning to the Sith eyes. Yeah.
But yeah,
it's
no,
like
it's a great one.
I do agree. I agree. I think as a fig overall, I like this one better. But you're right. Head wise, above is a little bit better because it does have the transition. Almost looks like the Michael Jackson Thriller eyes. You know what I mean?
He came in a $90 set, which it seems like the $90 in
Is this the cape or no cape?
2012. This is the cape.
Okay.
This would be well, what do you guys think this would be? At least 110. This would be in the 110 slot at the very least.
No, like 80, 70, 80.
It was 90 back in 2012.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, today it'd be 120 maybe even.
Because it's
got such a good set.
6 figs.
Well, and today
high profile.
we already know what it would be. It'd be 140. It'd be in there with like ATT and
such a cool set.
See,
I really want to go out and just like spend the money and find a crispy one of this, but I think it's gonna be remade. It's got to be remade.
They have to remake it.
Such a good set. 20th anniversary of Revenge of the Sith in 2025. Yeah, see Matt's saying hopefully 2025.
Need a new Palpy arrest, no doubt, dude. So my strategy with this is it's got to me now. This Kit Fisto? Where do you stand on that CPS? I like this one better than the second one, even though it's kind of weird looking.
0 plus 1 is still just 1. Is kind of where I'm at with this.
What does that mean?
So the original fig, like both of them are just very. Awesome. They seem low effort.
Oh,
just really? Because and it is hard like. Because the printing was weak on his eyes, and it is hard to capture. His
to me, that's the standout thing. Yeah, I like it a lot.
It's got a weird charm to it.
That's what I mean. Yeah, it's one of those ones. I get it. So I'm on the hunt for this one. I have not seen him. I guess 50. I feel like he's more in that 70 range usually.
I think so.
Palpy arrest.
Here's what's interesting. By the way, I'm going to say this again. It's Captain Obvious, but everybody that loves the prequels, if you guys did not have Clone Wars, if you didn't have the Clone Wars series, like there is no way on earth people would be riding for the prequels. Because, I thought I was crazy. I'm like, a lot of these guys are in the council CPA in the movie, right? Guy on the top left, what's his name?
Agent Kolar.
Yeah, Agent
He's in
Kolar.
a couple episodes, yeah.
I know, but like he was in the movie, but he said nothing.
Oh, yeah, nothing. Yeah. He was just sitting.
There was a lot of them. There's another Kolar. Yeah. I forget his name, but my point is, like, Filoni like fleshed all those out. He fleshed out everything in the prequels. Without that, I still stand by those movies are largely trash without all this additional.
I disagree.
Not trash. I'm being
trash is strong word. Easy, bud. Easy
not
there,
trash. It's not trash, but I'm just saying, like, people would not ride for it without this extra context. And so, for that argument, I would say, dude, imagine.
I haven't seen.
Imagine if you had the original trilogy. Hold on. If you had the original trilogy, as powerful as that is, that made all this shit happen. Imagine if they had a full-on animated series to fill gaps, build guys up, all that stuff.
But there was so little time between the episode 4, 5, 6 spans what, like 2.5 years?
No, it's like
3 years.
6 years.
Between episode
83.
Oh, I'm saying in universe time.
Oh,
whereas episode 1 to 3 is.
Here we go. Star Wars movie.
15 years,
guys. I'm just saying
that stream is coming soon.
I'll never.
It helps. It supplements.
I'm about. Sadly, for most of our viewers, not sadly, but factually, I'm about most of your guys' age when those things came out. No, I was younger. I was like teens, I think, when it came out. Point is, I knew enough to know like a good movie from a bad movie. I'm telling you guys, go back. It's all been propped up through nostalgia. But those prequels, man, like imagine if you went from Return of the Jedi straight into that stuff without any, and this is for people who didn't read Legends and didn't read the comic.
No doubt.
I
It's
remember,
so
like,
different.
It's so different.
But I think that's what it was supposed to be.
But
'Cause it was a different time.
I think
Duel on that
he went ham on the CGI
Before the Empire.
You know, I don't care about, I'm not a big like dialogue guy, I guess. But dude, like the fact that people are trying to prop up the Clone Wars as a great movie, like are out of their freaking mind.
Yeah.
Are you talking about how Tyler thinks the
2008.
first Clone War animated movie?
That in episode 2, like both of them.
Yeah.
Bad.
But
this is you gotta remember, with zero context, you're like, they're kind of like stormtroopers. What's happening? Like it, I lived it, dude. I'm telling you, like this is not just
but
it's like it
coming out of the OT though, going into episode 1, the duel on
Duel of the Fates. What are we talking about?
Duel of the Fates. Yes, thank you.
That was awesome. So
better than any lightsaber fight in freaking the OT.
Didn't matter because I didn't care about the guys. They were boring guys talking politics. Listen, I respected it, and I knew the music was a banger immediately. But the one thing, go watch any retrospective. The only thing people left saying was awesome was the pod race, and a lot of people to this day say that. Brent, don't get me wrong. I probably love Phantom Menace the most out of the prequels, and everyone's gonna be like, "Yeah, you're crazy."
Really?
Yeah. It's my favorite too.
I
probably watched it the most.
Brent, it's up there for you. Don't sell it short. We can all.
No,
say
I love episode 1. Episode 1 was the first Star Wars movie I ever saw.
In retrospect, you know, Sith has definitely gained ground on that one. It might have taken it over for me because now it's been fleshed out for me. Anyway, we don't have to do 3 hours on this. All right, next set.
Save it for another stream.
Save it for
Top Teens Are Ass, amazing set. They need to remake.
Hot take. OT is Mac. Get the F out of here. I love you.
Banned.
Settle down, girl. Settle
So we
down. Settle your tea kettle.
Nice old remake of episode 2.
Try explaining your mom the difference between clones and stormtroopers. Exactly. You guys gotta understand, it was weird as F to see the good guys have stormtroopers on their side. Because when you're first looking at clones, you're like, how do they have stormtroopers? What's good?
Oh wait, did we skip over the weird colored hair?
Damn limb. Go ahead.
Did we?
Ooh. Yeah, I don't think we talked. Weird colored hair, Anakin.
I like this Comey hair. This is when he's like trying to be attractive for Padme. Is that what's happening?
Well, it was just a weird hair mold and hair color decision, honestly.
Yeah.
No, but it's based on when he was really trying to put. It's kind of like what CPA did a few weeks ago when he had that awesome lettuce and then he trimmed it down.
Awesome lettuce.
CPA. What were you trying to do with the haircut?
It was time.
Yeah.
It's actually a spoiler. It's the wedding haircut. So this is gonna last
there you go.
the wedding.
Yeah, I knew that was happening.
I gotta cut my letty, dude. I'm done having long hair.
Can you do a swivel, Brent? Can we see your Padawan braid in the back here?
Ooh,
holy Lord!
How long is that?
It's like
time wise.
Past like 3 years.
Dang, nice.
Long. It's long. Padawan braid. Honestly, I'm doing.
What's weird is CPA. I'm part disgusted, but then like partly jelly of that. You know what I mean?
Of the Padawan braid?
Brent's lettuce, you know?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Pretty good.
I'd want to try that.
You know what's when I go to cut my hair.
Once the wedding's done, are we going full
full young gravy?
We're going full gravy.
No, but I'm definitely getting a Padawan braid.
Film-haired boy. See, one of the things we're gonna get into with Figonomics is like, okay, this was in 2 sets. It's $42. Like, what's making this one jump out to be $42? You think, CPA? I mean, is it because it's kind of a rarity that he has the combed hair? Is that really what's driving this? I mean, it's a lighter brown.
So looking at the 2 sets, we obviously have the 2013 gunship.
Okay.
So you're already pulling it way up from that.
Hard to get. Okay, gotcha.
And then the modified, and this is from the 2003 Tartakovsky, if I'm saying it correctly. Clone Wars, the 2D animation show. This is where this custom starfighter is from, and that price 75087. Retail at 40, but the value nowadays is around 200. So I mean, those two in combination is just pulling this guy. Yeah,
So
51.
what made it a custom?
So it was custom because he had those two. It actually had a hyperdrive built onto it, which this ship itself, just a little lore that I think I'm not making up. The ship itself is obviously, it normally has the hyperdrive ring, because the ship itself was not able to handle that kind of power to go into hyperspace. So he put all this stuff on it to make it able to handle it with the hyperdrive boosters built into it. Then, of course, these.
And he's saying all this in the series?
I think it's just behind the scenes. He doesn't really say it, but you can. It's written into it.
Guys just add so much shit. It's wonderful. You know,
So,
when he's looking at the sand, he's like, I need a hyperdrive in this thing.
men want one thing, and it's disgusting.
Yeah.
Jedi starfighter with a hyperdrive.
It's a heater. I love this.
And I think this one flew under the radar too. This set, I know when I saw it on shelves, like,
heater. I mean, it's the most unique Jedi starfighter, I think.
Yeah. And people may have been thinking, "Oh, another Jedi starfighter. We're getting another one." So maybe there was a little bit of that fatigue.
This has like Coruscant gunship vibes, but you know, like where people are like, "Oh, this is a weird color. I'm going to pass on that." You know,
exactly.
Maybe they're regretting it.
I know I'm regretting it. 2015 was when I was just getting out of my dark period. So I'm really surprised I didn't get this one.
You walked by this several times for 20, probably.
100%.
Yeah.
100%. Yeah. And actually, yeah, it was at 40, so it was a little bit above that normal Jedi starfighter price range.
Yeah, I can't believe I didn't buy this in 2015 because that was right when I was getting out of my dark age as well.
Ooh, cheese on top. Great detail here. No other episode 2 based Anakins that aren't yellow head. So.
Oh, yeah. Good point.
And that's on the combed hair. All right.
I've got this guy.
All right. So
which I've got. No, I don't have this guy in a box. I think I passed on this one because I already had.
Interceptor. Brent, you have both, so you have this one too. So this is the earlier version of the one that. What was the other one that was most recent? Was that 20, guys?
Yes,
2020. Yep,
2020. Yep,
2020.
Okay,
but.
Oh, Coruscant police gunship.
It's another one
we did look at this one. Yep.
Yeah, with Ahsoka. Yep.
Now Ryan put out a video on this recently. I'm sure the value has exploded. I don't know. I look at this and I'm like, dreams. Like, I don't know. Lego Movie 2. Like this. I'm sure once I get to that episode, it'll be fine.
Yes. That is a tense episode, just so you know.
Yeah. I get why it's so valuable. I get it, you know.
The figs are amazing.
Yeah, the set's not completely. I want to say it's. Let's test my knowledge here. CPA 250 on that one. 250
for value new.
Oh, way off. All right,
$350.
Wow.
Which, let's see what's on the market right now. Yeah, I mean, low threes, mid threes.
Yeah.
StockX is probably not valuable or reliable.
Well, because there's so many fees, but yeah. All right.
Yeah, I mean, it's got those two shock troopers, which are beauties.
Mm-hmm.
This might be the last kid Anakin.
No, because we had one for the 20th.
Yeah, that's true.
All right. Short legs, more detailed shirt. We can move on. All right.
This I really like this one.
This is my other top 3 Anakin.
This is a proper crispy boy.
Yep.
I
Got
have
this
this
for
too.
$5 this year at Brick World. Love it.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that's a great fig.
The detail on the back of the head as well is great.
So good. I have this fig somewhere.
Now,
laying
this is
around.
their second shot at transformation. Was this in the Rogue One wave?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
We got 75183.
Which also
Sweet
makes it
box
the
art.
second best transformation, in my opinion. I think the latest one's a better overall transformation
Why is
set.
it, they got that box looking way longer than it actually
Yeah, it's kind of wonky.
It's got that $30 box looking like a $40 box.
I've noticed, though, there's been a major slowdown on the Anakins. Anakin better than Luke. Settle.
West Coast brick in the house. West Coast
Speaking
bricks.
truth.
What up, Max?
We're gonna do a Luke tribute show. So we'll see.
We'll be here all night. Let me tell
There's
you.
too many Lukes.
I know.
Actually, I made a video way back when of all the Lukes I have. I think
wonder
I
why
have
there's
like
so many Lukes. I'm just
25.
no, but hold on. I'm wondering why there's so many.
Because they keep giving us land speeders. That's why.
Could
Let's
be
see.
because
Oh,
they sell. I'm just throwing that out there. Okay. So is
Yeah,
this
yeah.
the 2020? This is okay.
What do I? Oh yeah, this is the one I got. This is this guy.
Okay. This is the latest Starfighter then. 2018.
So
no,
yeah,
it's
no,
not.
this is the latest episode 2 Starfighter.
Gotcha. Okay.
Got it on hand right here. Solid set.
Whoops, what did I just do?
Hey, something awesome. He gets it.
Oh,
They-
this
they
is in a
get it.
microfighter.
I'm not sure.
And there's your 20th anniversary.
Oh, killer set.
They gave me a solid R2 with this. His like head is not crooked. Actually solid. Yeah, no, this set's great too. We were talking about this one a little bit. I think me and CP both have a couple of these.
Which let me ask you this: which kid Anakin do you guys like the best? I like this one personally, but
Yeah, I'd say probably the most updated ones would make sense to be the best.
yeah.
Yeah.
All
And he's
right.
got the little ropes across the neck. Little,
Dirt
whatever
stains.
necklace he had. So this is a great one because he's got the Mustafar singed robe along with the Sith eyes. I do not remember which set this was in. Oh, I have
That
this one in box still.
And they also put it same fig very lazily in this set, even though it makes no sense for him to have Mustafar battle damage in a set that like is from the beginning of the movie.
But no Sith eyes, right? On that one? I
It's
can't
different.
imagine there's Sith
Well,
eyes.
it's coming up.
Yeah, it's gonna be this one.
So non-Sith eyes.
So he's got the mic piece, but yeah, he does have the burnt robe,
Okay,
which
so
correct
just-
does not make
it's what-
sense for that.
is the hair color different, or is it probably? It's probably just a darker image.
Yeah, so no
Correct.
Sith eyes, but same freaking torso, which is so stupid and lazy of Lego to do. I remember back when this set came out, that was like like the first thing a lot of people noticed. Like, why does he have the Mustafar battle damage in a set that takes place way before that scene happens?
Yep.
Makes no sense at all.
People are bringing 501st into like Luke didn't have the 501st, the perfect counter. He didn't need a damn 501st. He needed
Yeah,
some
but
Ewoks.
it's
I think.
because times were different. You know what I mean?
Yeah. They had learned the merchandising game a lot better by the time.
Luke didn't fight through the Clone Wars.
Didn't need to.
He
Times
had
were
blue
different.
milk. That's all you needed back then. Cheat code.
A little bit of blue milky.
I think the Luke hate is hilarious, especially from Anakin fans. Like it's his damn son, dude. Like
You're saying figure wise?
just any
Just
of it.
character wise.
Any-
People,
Yeah.
yeah, it's like people like Luke. Fuck. It's like, dude, if you guys ride for Anakin, you should ride for Luke. You know, like, the way I look at it.
I like both.
No, it's fine. I'm just saying, people are like,
I might like Anakin more though.
Luke sucks.
Anakin is low key the face of Star Wars.
He's not. It's Luke. It's clearly Luke.
Yeah, but Luke is in less movies.
I mean, truthfully, the face of Star Wars is Anakin because it's Darth Vader. But
exactly.
Yeah, but I mean, you're gonna do that.
But, yeah.
You're gonna pull that card. I mean, come on.
Hayden Christensen.
Let me tell you something.
Also appears in
There's
episode 6.
Star Wars. Let me tell you something. There's 3 Star Wars shirts in the store. Okay. One's a Darth Vader shirt. One's a Luke shirt. One's an Anakin.
He always
shirt.
goes with this angle.
No, I don't. If there's 3 Star Wars, I've never said this in my life. If there are 3 Star Wars shirts in the store, a Darth Vader shirt, a Luke shirt, and an Anakin shirt, in order, how do they sell?
Well, you haven't said this directly, but you've also said this just about like what shirt's going to sell
merch
more.
sells the best. Yes,
a Millennium Falcon shirt or a gunship
Jedi
shirt.
Starfighter shirt. Yes,
Vader's going to sell first.
Correct.
100%.
It's the characters that have been around the longest. They have more fans because they've been around for 40 years.
So show the respect. I don't care why it is. It's Vader is
the Star Wars stream is going to be a fun time, guys. I can't wait for it.
Are you guys really going to do like 5-6 hours on arguing about the best?
Probably, dude. And I hope you're around for at least a couple hours of it.
I'll be there.
But it's going to be fun.
What is it? Is it going to be a GWP episode?
Probably something like that. I don't know. I would like to plan it out even more so than just.
I'd love for you to plan it.
Awesome. Yeah, well, I want to market it. I want like you and Hive maybe as like the OT heads, and then like me and Tyler, and then put like maybe even somebody to come in here and defend the freaking.
See, but I'm the only one that can
sequels.
be objective here because I lived through it, so it's going to be interesting.
Hive did too.
That's true. No, I know. That's what I'm saying. That everyone's going to sweep the old heads.
We need like Team OT, Team Prequel, and then somehow, even though there's not many of them out there.
Hey,
Team
listen,
sequel.
Ninja's got it all right. He's saying actually R2, and I would put R2 probably second.
R2 is kind of the face of Star Wars.
R2 might even take out Luke in notoriety.
Which, by the way, what up, Ninja? Good to see you in here, by the way. But very, very factual comment there.
He's out of the shadows. Just enjoy it.
Good to see you, Ninja.
And then here's a good.
Shit, sorry.
Grogu wins in today's world.
That's very true. He would outsell everyone.
Yeah, Grogu's outselling everybody. No matter what.
They even brought him back into Mando for that
have we
sole
reached
purpose.
The end of
we have reached the end. I can
wow.
do a little bit of that.
This is
congratulations, guys. One thing I missed, Brent. This is going to be super weird, but we have not shouted out
we're
the
doing
Girth
this.
Gang. So for all 80 of you still riding with us, Brent, you got to shout them out. We can't miss this. It's ridiculous. I mean, it was a little bit of a weird night, but let's run it. You know,
it's a little late.
Girth.
2 hours and 20 some minutes later.
The latest Girth Gang shout out. But hey, you guys are still here. Run it, Brent.
Max, Billy, tuning in early. What's up, y'all? Shreddy, Seattle. We got Dave. What up, Dave? We got Master Bricketeer. ESO Bricks.
Girth Gang.
We got Wolfpack. We got the Brick Jedi. We got Brent's Bricks. Who the hell is that? We got Timmy tuning in, another channel member. Brick Adjuster. Brickman USA. Half these people probably aren't even here anymore because this is from like
Brick
2 hours
USA,
ago.
just representing all the buzzwords. Heaters only. Girth Gang. Box Boys.
Cool Hand Luke. Shreddy.
Nice.
Pasta Master. Dr. Dice. We got Nick and Bricks. We got Liam. We got Crafty. We got Just Bricking Around, another channel member. Special shout out. Something awesome tuning in. Another shout out to Titanium J. We got KO, first channel member ever. Brick by Brick together. Sith Studs. KU. Firebird.
Mm-hmm.
The latest Girth Gang Roll call. Ever done. Oaktown, what's good?
As a part of history. I don't know. We were just jumping into topics. Things happen. So here's Dak. Where Dak? I mean, can we go to later in the thread here? Let's get some
Yeah.
shout outs.
That was way earlier. Let's shout out everybody that's here right now.
For those of you that were here 2.5 hours ago.
Chess, Darth, Ninja again. Did somebody say Mayo?
Mayo. Suck it, Anakin fans. Look at this.
Nathan, what's good? Matt, what's good? Cheese on top, what's good?
Whenever you guys are ready for a Sports Center update, we got a slick heater.
Whoa.
What's going on?
You guys want that now? You want that now?
Yeah,
the final for the Lions against the Chiefs. 21-20. Detroit Lions are starting the season undefeated.
Let's go.
Handing the first loss to the Kansas City Chiefs.
And it was at Chiefs, right?
It was in Arrowhead.
It was at Chiefs.
How about
taste sweet?
How about this, Chiefs?
Darth got his cores and a new gunship. Shout out to Ross from Friends. I know what you're doing there, Brent. It's
Dude, this is crazy, dude. So the Chiefs scored nothing in the first quarter, 2 touchdowns in the second quarter, and then the Chiefs only scored 2 field goals in the second half, while the Lions scored 2 touchdowns in the second half. Let's go, Detroit. Now, this is the thing.
Well, thank you guys for being here and not doing that. That sounds like a crazy game. Wow. I'm a little mad.
Let's go, Detroit.
I'd
love to see
all roads lead to a Dolphins game on Sunday. All right, guys.
Let's go Browns.
So real quick, we're going to do a little talk about the new show. So I hope it's not confusing for everybody. We are adding a second weekly show to ACOB. Go ahead, Brent.
Yeah, shout out to us for earlier in the day having 2 scheduled shows at the same time. That's pretty cool for us.
That's a lot. I think we had that maybe once with Aunt Baru.
Yeah,
like maybe. But Figonomics, guys, I'm pumped about it. Like, look, part of why we do what we do is, I always say I know enough to be dangerous. I think we can hold a conversation about anything, just about anything Lego. We're not always going to, there it is. We're not always going to be the foremost experts on it. But I've been in the figs game a little bit now. I originally didn't care so much about figs, cared more about the sets or the whole complete package. Shout out to CPA on that. I still largely feel that way, but I like knowing what's going on with everything, and it's just segment, especially with Whatnot and everything happening there. We are going to every week sort of talk through the movers and shakers, so to speak, of the minifig game. We're going to be talking, it's going to be largely Star Wars because let's face it, they have the most sort of activity movement in the secondary market. We're going to talk about figures that have seen great lifts recently in sales and try to break down why. CPA, we were trying to figure out, like, why is this combed hair Anakin? So we're going to be able to answer those questions because it's not just going to be your boys. No. We're bringing experts. We're bringing ringers into this. And you are going to be able to expect a lot of folks that are doing this on the daily. It's literally their job coming in and breaking down minifigs for us. And this lineup for the first episode, it's going to be unbelievable. We've got Ryan, of course, great friend of the show, M&R Productions, coming in. He personally loves the concept of Figonomics. I think CPA is a guy involved in the money side of things. And you do investing stuff on your channel as well. Everyone's breaking down sets and all that stuff. I'm not seeing much out there in terms of like just a fig dedicated show in terms of like rising values and stuff like that. There's probably is something, but it's not a household name like Jang, or something like that. So we're going to break down figs. We're going to talk about some of the fun topics will be like, what is a fig that you can get today on the cheap? It doesn't necessarily mean that it's on shelves, but I think just now, CPA Brent, we looked through some Anakin figs that were $5, $6, $7. Some of them are 10 years old. what are some of those figs that might be a good idea to stockpile on now that could have like tremendous upside? For example, what could be happening soon that's going to cause these figs to step up to the next level? Again, on the retirement side, I think everyone, I'll give you a good example. The 187th, right? The purple drank, those clone boys. It's like those are hovering around $10 right now. Should you grab a bunch of them? Are they going to jump up to 15-20? Probably.
Well, shout out to
obvious stuff. Go ahead, Matt.
Yeah. I was just gonna say shout out to Maddie's Minifigs because he sold a lot of those lean troopers or the purple troopers. 7 of them sold for I think $75, so just a hair over $10 a piece.
Gotcha.
But I do like those figs a lot. I need more of that.
Yeah. CPA, I saw it. Yeah. All right. Everybody turn off echo cancellation. And from this moment, I'm going to listen closely.
What's crazy,
guys? How's the audio been tonight, Girth Gang? Is everything sound all right? We're trying some stuff here. The purple drank, the perps.
See, I had. Wait, what? I turned the echo cancellation off and then back on, and now I'm hearing echo myself.
Just turn it off.
I did.
Interesting.
Now you're hearing it
in my own headphones. Yeah.
All right. Well, fix what you need to fix. Oh, is it me? Because I just turned it off. So maybe it's me.
Mm-hmm.
Check. Myself twice. Hold on.
Okay. Is it better now?
Testing. Now it's better.
You're not echoing. Oh, check.
No one's echoing anymore.
Okay, I'm good now. Yeah.
So it was me. I have it canceled on mine. It says to only do it if you have the utmost professional setup.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Sweet.
That makes sense.
Not that you guys don't, but
we all have.
I have a soundboard here. I think there's a lot happening. I don't know.
Right.
All right. So anyways,
cool.
Guys, Figonomics. Brent, what are you most excited about for Figonomics? Our second show. And by the way, guys, it's going to be a tight show. It's going to be about an hour. I know you guys roll with us for sometimes 4 hours on a weekly show. This one's going to be an hour and a half tops. So it's going to be kind of an in and out, very formatted. You can all learn about figs and values and all that stuff.
Yeah. I'm excited to learn myself, about what figs I think are going to pop off, which ones I don't want to miss out on. I don't have like the best of the best, like knowledge of what figs are going to go to the moon or whatever. But, yeah, man, I'm excited to just be a student of the game, if you will. So
CPA, I'm sure you're going to stop by an episode or two of those. What do you think? I'd love to have you on as well, but we're going to have a rotating cast of friends. But what do you think about this idea, this concept of Figonomics?
No, I think it's a great concept. I love the name. 10 out of 10 on that name. I don't know. I assume that's your business there.
Ooh, that's a Seanism.
Yeah. Oh,
yeah. I mean, it's like
classic. So I'm looking forward to like Brent said, learning and maybe finding some figs that are flying under the radar, or maybe even
that's what
sets.
I'm really looking forward to. Yeah,
maybe even figs from themes. I mean, I imagine you're gonna branch the themes just across everything.
100%.
Even on the weekly videos that I do, I'm learning new themes that I've never even heard of before. Like sets that came out in the 90s, the 80s, 70s, and like I've never.
You mean
heard
things like Dave from Rock Raiders is all of a sudden worth a fortune?
Exactly.
I'm just making up Dave. I don't know what his name is.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
so like, or for instance, just this tonight, I recorded and I don't know if any of you ever heard of Belleville Lego theme.
Mm-hmm.
So like stuff like I had never heard of Belleville before. It's kind of like a precursor to Lego Friends. So stuff like that, just learning new things.
We're gonna do Castle. Awesome. Yeah, we're gonna do Castle. We're gonna do all this stuff. Like we're trying. Again, like we'll all learn together. So if you guys are the way we review sets, I think is hilarious. Half the time we're like, looks pretty good. It's a heater. If you're looking for the purely breaking it down, really getting in there, technical, know-how set reviews, that's not us. Similar with Figonomics, I think. Again, you guys know we know enough, but. We're going in bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, whatever you want to call it. We're eager to learn right along with you. So if that's something you guys think you would enjoy, let us know. And obviously, a lot of you out there in the Girth Gang have expertise far beyond ourselves. It'd be great if you're in there and you can lend a helping hand in the chat as well as we're trying to figure this out. I think everybody was awesome during the whole Anakin thing, and that was kind of an example of what we could do. But I will say it's going to be a tight show. We're probably going to have a couple categories per week with like 1 or 2 figs per week. Very tight. Like it's going to be well thought out. Still fun, still hijinks, but a little more sort of structure put to it with folks, because we understand you guys give us a lot of your time on Thursday nights, so we just want to have like a little smooch on Tuesdays. So
a little something.
And even like we saw tonight, looking at I don't know how many 25 figs in like
we learned a
2
lot.
hours. Learned a lot, but even on these smaller streams, man, you could look at 3 figs for an hour. You could look at 2 figs for an hour.
Yeah.
And really like dig deep depending on what you find. Like you might find something to spend the whole show on 1 fig. So
I mean,
we were cool to see how that goes.
We were derailed by the Comic-Con thing for at least a half hour. I mean, I think we're all here. So there'll be a lot of that, but I mean, I think it's really getting into the nitty-gritty of why certain figs are worth so much. I think at the core, like what really makes it go? Is it the fact that the set had a short shelf life? Is it the fact that the IP is back now and it's driving that?
Even pop culture or
pop culture. There could be,
for instance, the Jack Sparrow minifigs popped a little bit around
the trial
2021, 2022.
The trial,
right? Netflix special that now too.
Exactly.
So your Tuesday show is going to compete with episode 5, which is apparently going to slap. It's being shown in theaters for free. Au contraire. Now, if somebody goes to theaters, they might miss it. But to be clear, the Figonomics debut is this Tuesday after the Ahsoka premiere. So,
well, something for you to do after the show.
You guys need to watch that later. Replay Gang is fine. Remember, Ahsoka's got 6, 7, 8, 4 episodes left. So we're going to be there Tuesday nights. We're starting now. I thought about waiting till after Ahsoka, but we've been telling you guys we want to do this for months and months, and I'm just like, there'll always be something. Oh, it's Halloween this week. Oh, it's this. It's like, so we're gonna get rolling. We're gonna work our way through it, and we're gonna learn it. And I'm stoked about it. And you guys know we're gonna bring everything we can to the table to make it worth your click, no doubt. Okay, we're at close to we're creeping up on 3 hours. CPA, you've been generous with your time, sir. We're going to open it up. We did advertise. We're going to do a general Q&A. So if you guys have questions just in general, we're going to try this. A lot of you guys in the chat. Anything you guys want to talk about for this last little bit? So
while the first couple questions are rolling in, I guess we got one right here.
There's more of a questions or comments. It's good. Chess, ever since he found us through LifeBrick's first time he was on, he's been subbed and he looks forward to it every week. Nobody can compete. Dude, thank you so much, man.
Thank you, Chess.
He's okay with Replay Gang. Gives him something to watch while, hey, listen, we'll take your shitty view any week. Sitting on the John. Any of you play fantasy? I do every year. This is the first time like my work did not send one out for whatever reason. And by the time
fantasy basketball, baby.
Usually every year. Yes, she's on top. Big time NFL guy here. CPA, how'd you get so good at your shorts?
Oh, which ones? So are you talking about the... Because some of them I just remix from existing videos, and those kind of tend to do pretty well. If you're talking about the ones where I'm lip syncing to an existing sound, I typically just I scroll through Instagram, find a sound that I think would be funny to mix with some Lego, something Lego related. And
the best one you made was the Bentley. Lego.
Oh man, yeah, that one was fun.
Bentley. Like the comments were like, man, you really gave R2D2 some loving.
Oh, dude, he was asking for it. That was all him. That was
Yeah, man. That's awesome. Max, no question, just comment. Anakin over Luke by 1,000,000. Hey, man.
you got to say that for when Sean comes back.
I will. We'll pull it back up. So we'll go back up here to Darth. Brent, got a new skateboard today. Let's do that skating meetup before the winter. Yeah, I'll absolutely. I've been meaning to try to hop back on the board. Definitely before the season goes away for sure. Yeah. So, and honestly, anybody that skates that might be going to Brick World Chicago next year, I'd like to do a little like organize a little cruise. Brick World Chicago's got a night like you can literally skate around the whole campus of the whole
Nice
hotel and everything. Yeah, so yeah, I'd like to organize a little night skate or something like that. So for anybody going to Brick World Chicago next year that wants to do a little cruise, let me know. Nathan Curtis says best Star Wars movie. Well, we'll leave you wanting more for the Star Wars stream. But it's Empire Strikes Back. Come on, man.
I would agree. See, there's a big difference in my mind between best Star Wars movie and your favorite Star Wars movie. Like when we get best, I think we can all boil it down to like 2. But when we get to favorite, it's gonna be that's gonna be a fully different discussion that will be certainly enjoyable.
Is my audio a little bit better now?
Yeah, it is.
Okay. Anyways, back to, let's see.
Favorite minifigure.
They've said, man, I'm listening to the first 30 minutes, then been back at work. But yeah, you got to if you got a replay gang, guys, we appreciate you in the replay gang for sure. Chess says, what's your guys' favorite Lego minifigure, whether you own it or not? I would say Padme, Queen Amidala, like the Queen Amidala fig, man.
The red one.
Yeah, that's gonna be probably one that we may discuss in the first episode of Figonomics. I mean, that is just will Lego ever even make that again type of thing? Like,
it's hard to, because I was immediately thinking of some Star Wars fig, but then I mean some of these CMFs, like the Marvel CMFs, are definitely beautiful. But I always fall back on the UCS Boba, Slave One Boba Fett.
Yeah,
it's just so good with that shoulder cape.
Classic.
So
Classic. Ooh, Lakeside Padme. They really could give us so many Padmes. She has so many outfits. Like,
that would be.
Oh, you know what?
They would. I mean, they would have to give her some kind of dress.
Yeah, dude. They should. They should give us not Lakeside Padme, but they should give us Padme by the fire with the real tight black leather dress thing. That's the Padme we need right there.
Designed by George Lucas himself.
Oh yeah. Rebels Ahsoka is my favorite.
They would definitely, because you know what they did with the. Do they call her Slave Leia anymore, or just Leia?
I think it's just like
Captured Leia.
Captured Leia.
Yeah. They haven't done it again.
So they cut out the central accentuation, so I wonder how they would get around that with.
Max has a comment just for you, Sean. Right here, we'll throw it up.
It's more of a factual statement than anything, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to spell Anakin right if you're gonna.
Oh, he did misspell Anakin.
No.
Ouch! Come on, Max, you're making us look bad. Let's take that off the screen there.
That stuff's not important to TikTokers.
You're gonna like this one though, Sean. We're talking about favorite figs. Walt Disney fig, fire, heater. One would say
for sure. Probably the GOAT of all Disney figs, I would say. But yeah.
White whale, honestly, I got a lot of white whales, but right now I would say, man, I'd love a Palpy arrest, man. Just a nice, crispy Palpy arrest.
Are those
Sean's white whale? He bought it recently. Oh, but the thing about white whales is they change, man.
They change. You have new ones all the time. I
still don't have my Ewok village, dude.
My white whale for a long time was the UCS Falcon, but I've had it now for a while. ESO says, are the Reds making the playoffs? Schedule is pretty favorable down the stretch. It absolutely is. It just depends on what Arizona does. The damn Cubs keep winning. Now the Marlins are back in the mix. It's going to be very interesting down the stretch. But the thing is, if the Reds make the playoffs, they're going to lose in the first round. That's all I'll say about that. They don't have pitching. New Moon Knight figure is amazing. Okay, this brings up a funny point. So, a little bit of like a taste of weekly pickups, I guess. Ooh, look at that.
Oh, let's do it. Get into it, Brent.
All right, guys. I said I wasn't gonna get.
Damn it, I gotta grab mine back again. Hold on.
It's all right. Oh, what's that?
What is this on the screen? I don't understand.
Yeah, what is that?
Purely
CP, you got the whole set, CP?
I got the whole set.
Ooh, snap. So CP Mr. Oh, look at that. It's on the display on the turntable. Beautiful.
I'm trying not to tilt it too much or else they're all going to fall.
Uh-oh. But yeah, guys, I said I wasn't going to buy any of these because I wanted to vote with my wallet and not buy these because I don't like that they're in boxes. Here's what's funny. I go up to the Lego store today with a couple of friends. And they had some, and so I threw a couple, like my buddy bought a couple, and I bought a couple, and I was like, oh, well, if we get any dupes, we can trade. And I'm sitting there telling my buddy, like, oh, I really just want Moon Knight. That's the only one I really want. First box I open. Who do I get? Mr. Moon Knight himself. Very first box I opened. Completely blind. I didn't have a scale with me. I didn't weigh it. I didn't know a code to look for or anything. I literally picked two completely random boxes, and I freaking got the one I wanted. I think you're muted now somehow, CP.
Whoops. So which display? Did you have one of those tall box displays, or was it?
It was just a normal box on the counter at the Lego store.
Okay, so I think in those ones they've got 3 of each fig.
Oh, okay.
I think.
The other one I got, at least I didn't get, a completely terrible fig, but I got, come out of there. Got Hawkeye. He's not my favorite fig in the series.
Yeah, I really like that one. I think
he's got some good arm prints.
And yeah, his arm the dual molded arms and the arm prints.
Subtle arm.
So in my Walmart, by the Barbie section,
that's where the big long display. See, I went into a Target today too and didn't see any of them.
Weird.
0.
Yeah, this was 2 aisles over from the Lego aisle, which is just weird. But in these, I think in both top and bottom, or in the whole section, there's 12 of each fig. So you've got a pretty good chance of either getting a lot of dupes or of each fig.
Brent, I bought 3 pulled Mr. Moon Knight. Next box Moon Knight. Third box was another Moon Knight. Hey, at least
talking about Figonomics, Moon Knight, last time I checked, was going for about $17 on eBay.
17?
Correct. To be guaranteed Moon Knight is, it was like $15.99 plus $5 shipping.
See, and this is going to be another topic on Figonomics, boys. Like,
let me check.
Since these are more of a blind purchase, it's going to be interesting to see what those are selling for on the aftermarket. Yeah, no, I just thought it was really funny.
$18.99. Crazy.
But see, that's just another thing. Like, it's just I just find that so comical that I'm like, I was so against buying these. I truly don't really want the full series. I really might not buy any more now. I kind of want Wolverine a little bit, but I got the one I wanted. I really wanted Moon Knight, so I just find it so funny that it was the first one that I opened was Moon Knight. Like, we opened them in the car before we left the mall. And I was like, my buddy kept joking around, like he opened one. He's like, I got Moon Knight. I was like, no way. He's like, no, I'm just kidding. I opened another one. I got Moon Knight. I was like, no, you didn't. First one I opened, I really do.
So what you can do is if you can find a crisp, fresh box, small box, you can basically go in with another person and essentially you're going to buy, but you kind of open it on the spot. But if it's one you want, whichever one wanted that one buys it, kind of like in front of the I know someone did this at a Lego store, and the associates were kind enough to work with them.
Yeah.
So they just kind of bought it, opened it. All right, you want this one? Okay, divvy it between the two people so everyone gets the figs they want.
Yeah, it helps when you're. That's why I was like, okay, my buddy's buying 2 blind. So Sean, how funny is that? Like, I'm totally trying to boycott the boxes, but the very first one I opened, I bought 2 completely random, didn't weigh them or anything. First, I really only want Moon Knight. First one I opened, Moon Knight. So kind of funny the way that worked out. And then CP was, this is going to be an interesting topic for Figonomics, but CP was saying that Moon Knight is selling on the aftermarket for $17.
I mean, it's clearly the heater. What's the other heater out of there? Would you say CPA?
Wolverine's cool.
The only thing about Wolverine is I believe there's many other Wolverines are already in existence.
Yeah.
That maybe aren't as good, but they're already there.
Yeah.
I don't know. Say what you will about the show, but that She-Hulk fig is just...
She is deluxe.
So...
Everyone wanted her in the lawyer outfit, but you gotta leave them wanting more, right?
And like just the printing on the side and the front, just
the hair,
arms, and the hair.
Yeah.
But it's really hard.
Mr. Moon Knight's pretty cool too. But
all right. Did you guys go through? Sorry, did you go through your sets and stuff too, or were we still on?
No. We were just kind of chatting about these figs still.
I spilled an entire beer on my soundboard. That's what I was doing.
On your soundboard?
Yeah. It still sounds all right.
Oh,
not an entire, but I got a good splash on there. We'll see.
Oh no. Well, hopefully it'll be okay.
All right, there's another one I have my eye on. I would just like to be able to sell this one. Don't buy it.
Right. Me? Buy it from you?
I'm just saying.
Now that you just told me you spilled liquids on it?
Yeah, it's fine. It's working.
Dude, this Moon Knight fig is fire.
Yeah, cut off, Sean. No, I was coming around the corner. I'm good. All right. Anything beyond CMFs on weekly pickups?
So,
unfortunately, no, not for me.
I have my giant bag. Had the, there's nothing like big yellow bag vibes. You know what I mean? We kind of talked about it in Brick World one year. We all went to the Lego store. Interesting thing enough, my wife gave me a set that she wanted me to pick up for her. Oh, that's another cool fig too. Bugs. So on the way to the Lego store, my wife wanted me to bring something home for her. She wanted this guy right here.
Little idea.
No kidding.
That's an idea.
Now, where does she get her Lego news from? I mean, is this
just me? I just show her stuff.
And so was this via text? I want to know exactly what she said to you.
The episode that we were on.
I know her a little bit. I want to know what she said to you about that set.
Yeah. So when we had Rich Boy J on and this set was leaked, and Rich Boy J was talking about like, it looks like Chipotle art, like Chipotle wall art or something. I just remember Jennifer was like,
so funny.
She's like, I like Rich Boy J, but I like that set. I can't believe he doesn't like it. And so I don't know, for some reason, I mean, this is the first set that Jennifer has wanted that is not a botanical set. So pretty interesting. She's going to display it in our dining room and everything. So she's going to put this one up on the wall. So,
and they're pretty good size. Are they? They're like 6-8 inches tall.
They're about 14 studs wide, and I want to say maybe twice that tall. Yeah, so 14 studs wide, maybe 27 studs tall. Something like that.
Show inches on the back or no?
Oh yeah, okay. So we're looking at 3.5 inches wide, 5.5 inches tall.
Oh, okay.
So they're not super huge. They are kind of small, but when you have them all together, and and it's only $50, and you get 688 pieces. So not a bad set. Hey, I'm just anytime my wife
no, you got to do it. You got to.
Wants me to buy Lego, I'm like, yes, you can have this set.
I wasn't even. So I think I shared my most shocking one recently. It wasn't for her. It was for me to have, but she's shocked. Whatever. The Indiana Jones stuff, man. She's just
yeah.
Like, get all those. What are you, nuts? Why do you not have those already? I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
I was looking for an excuse anyway. Like,
You know another one that my wife wants that is a girthy boy. She wants Bowser. She's a big Bowser fan.
oh yeah, dude.
So I think eventually I'm gonna try to cop Bowser on like a Black Friday deal. I'm
Oh,
not paying full price Jones for it, but
No, he hit what the hell was that Best Buy deal? 180, I feel like.
yeah, sounds right.
Definitely
Sounds about
sub
right.
200.
Oh yeah,
that
yeah,
was
yeah.
250. Was that 250 or 40?
Yeah, it's 250
50.
regular.
Yeah.
I
So
feel like it was
anyway,
180, Brent, 190, somewhere in that
yeah,
world.
I'll definitely be looking for a good
And it
one.
was during the hype of the peaches shit too. It was like a really weird
Peach.
hype.
Yeah. So the best part, boys, about my Lego haul today. First thing we
Yeah, you didn't
go
just
and
get something for her. I mean, come on.
of course. So the funny thing about it is we get a little brunch at a place that's good, but I ordered something just not good on the menu. So started off the day not good. I'm like, oh man, I ordered something. There's nothing worse when you order something at a restaurant you just don't like. Like it's not shitty enough to send back into the kitchen, but everybody else at the table got something good, and I'm like, man, I'm stuck with a shitty sandwich.
Yep.
Anyways, though,
It happens.
we go to
gotta wear it.
so yeah. So I'm keeping my eye on that Harry Potter gift with purchase all week. I was close to buying it online just to secure the GWP, but it wasn't like like the minifig is not
By the way,
exclusive.
it's been gone the last few days. I don't know if you've tuned in.
Exactly. Yes, it's been gone. It was disappeared a couple days ago, so I was a little salty that I missed out on it. However, first we checked the Discovery Center. They have it in there, but they don't have that much of a good selection of Harry Potter stuff. So I'm like, whatever. I roll up into the Lego store.
Can I guess?
They still had the GWP, so of course
What did you buy?
had to pick up some Harry Potter.
Did you buy the train?
Good guess, because the train is exactly what you need to spend. I did not buy the train.
Oof.
I don't love the new train. I don't like the gray roofs that much. But Sean, this is like your favorite thing. See how it says combined with the other stuff?
I know.
That's really cool.
It's a cool little
I've already.
GWP.
If I end up getting the Gringotts, I'll just suck it up.
You'll be
and
able to
buy
cop. You'll be able to cop this for like $40-$50 or something like that.
it. Yeah.
But solid GWP. And so what I purchased to get that was, this was another thing too, because not only was there, a Harry Potter GWP, but they had some Harry Potter sets on sale.
20%.
I was able to. What's up?
20%.
This was 30% off.
Ooh.
Ministry of Magic.
Oh yeah.
$100 set, $70. So that got me halfway to my GWP. They had one of these left, and I'm not gonna lie, like, this isn't a great set, but it was enough to hit the threshold, and it does come with a new exclusive Harry with arm printing, and it's from my favorite Harry Potter movie, Patronus.
Oh yeah.
Plus, you can build it into a different Patronus. Listen, it's not the greatest Harry Potter set they've ever made, but I had to spend at least $130. I really wanted to get Ministry of Magic for 30% off. So those are the two Harry Potter sets I copped. Oh, and they even had the free poly bag. So
All right.
couple GWPs, and I saved up $100, not VIP points, insider points. And this set, guys, I believe is still back ordered. And I was checking the store stock all week pretty much. This thing sold out day one at my Lego store. They didn't have it, and they must have just got the restock this morning.
Oh, nice.
Had to do it.
Oh man.
I mean, come on, I had to. They got a fresh shipment, fresh off the truck, crispy box.
That one's been moving. I think it's one
It
of
has
the best.
back order. It's been living on back order, yeah.
It's one of the best September 1st sets, no doubt.
It's fantastic.
Whether you're
This is
into it or not, objective.
This is going in the living room. I think I explained it last week. Imagine watching a classic Disney movie with the fam. The lights are turned down a little bit, popcorn's out, candy as well, and then you got this thing just in the corner with some low
Brent, how
light
low is
on
the
it.
air conditioning? Something else that's happening.
It's at a crispy. I can't crank it as low as I'd like.
Yeah,
but it's at a good
it's other
7.
people to consider.
Yeah, it's at a nice even 70.
Ooh,
I like it at
that's low.
69 personally, but
You're crazy. You would sweat.
are you a
Sweat my
75er?
Oh, man.
75er.
No,
It's at
he's like,
76 right now.
Oh,
oh god.
The paint's melting off the walls, but the money.
that's like that.
leaves my
That's like that
wallet.
fish meme where they put the carrot in the fish. He's like, oh, 76.
He's saving so much, though. I mean, you know.
It's too humid in Ohio for that.
That's fair.
But yeah, no. So the best part about this Lego haul, guys, is I literally got everything exactly how I wanted. I got the 2 sets that I wanted to hit the GWP. Got both the GWPs. Got the Walt camera, and the first Marvel CMF I opened got Moon Knight. So had a crappy brunch experience, great Lego store experience. Can't ask for much more.
So my
happy guy.
fiance sent me a video with that set in it, and she's like, "I want this." And then
The
I
Disney
told her-
camera?
Yeah, and then I was like, "It's $100." So, and she's like, "Oh." You know, I'm sure she doesn't know Lego too much, so she probably thought, "Oh, maybe $40." It looks like $40.
Yeah.
But no.
Are you gonna get it for like on a deal ski or
Yeah, on a deal. I
you
can
know, a
see it
little,
on a,
little
Deal ski?
wedding night present or?
maybe not that early. I don't know if there's gonna be deals that soon.
That's true.
But
What are you, a month out? How long till the big day?
let me get my timer. It's on the background of my phone. 22 days.
Jeez Louise.
It is creeping up.
Be here before
22
you
days till one of these.
one of
Yes,
these.
sir.
Right.
Shout out to Groove, man. I got my Groove ring on. I've been rocking this thing. It's so comfortable.
Shout
I
out to
highly
me.
recommend one of these CP if you're like somewhere where you don't want to mess up your actual wedding band.
I work in an office all the time, so I'm not too worried about.
Well, you might go to a water park, you know, go swimming. These are perfect
true.
for that.
Well, if you get a real, you don't have to worry about going swimming. What are you talking about?
If you what?
If you get like real gold, you don't have to worry about going swimming or a water park.
No, I just mean like if it would somehow slip off your finger while you're
Oh, no.
swimming or something.
No, you
I
get
don't
that-
mean by the water. I don't mean
you
by
get it.
water
You
damage.
get it pretty tight.
Get it snug. Mine takes a little effort to get off. Yeah.
I'm a fan. When I'm doing yard work or something, I like to
No,
throw
it's
this bad boy on.
good.
My grandpa got his ring finger completely ripped
Mhm.
off his hand by
Yeah.
his wedding ring.
Yeah, my brother works construction, so he bought like a pack of 50.
There's
of them.
tattoo guys.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
All right. Well, all right. So I don't know where it is at the moment, but I did in fact get the Peter Pan diorama.
Ooh, I almost picked that up today too.
Take my
Little
word
steep.
for it. I have it. It's in a box somewhere. Sorry, still unpacking. But for my Lucy's, I did get the very same brand.
Heyo. It's such a great set, man. Such a good set. I can't wait to build mine. I might build mine on a little GWP street.
And here's a pro tip for everybody. So Costco has this set, depending on your Costco and all that stuff, for $79.99.
That's
a nice little
crazy. It
deal.
just came out.
Took a screenshot. This set came from Target. They price matched Costco.
That's crazy that they do that. Brand new product.
Walked up to customer service with the set. Said, I don't know if you guys do this, but you know, my friend found this. Whatever I said, I mumbled a bunch of things. And they're like, "Yep, no problem." Boom.
That's awesome.
I understand your mileage may vary, but mine did it. It was cool. So I got it for 80. That's awesome.
Yo, Extra Bricks has a good point. What would FPJ think about that?
Oh yeah. What about
I don't
that?
know. I don't know that guy personally. I'm never here when he's there.
He would have
Hey, you
choice
know what-
words.
You know, what'd be
You know what
wild, Brent, is if he could show up, because I'd like to interview FPJ. I've never CPA. You're around a lot. I mean,
Right.
I've never had the chance to talk to the guy. It'd be pretty wild if I could just get a word
He's
in with
quite
him.
the
because
character.
I disagree with a lot of what he's saying. I mean,
Yeah, I don't know if you
we're
guys will get
always
along.
talking
That
about
would
how to
get
get
That would be
deals
tense.
and- I mean, we
So
talk
you know
about
what's crazy?
pricing constantly and how to save money. It's bizarre. You know,
I
feel like he
think
has it out for it. It's weird.
I think Full Price Jones is going to be proud of me because I messed up big time, but he would approve. Guys, a tragedy happened. I wasted this Kohl's cash.
It expired?
Freaking expired, dude. I forgot I had it. It was down here in the leg room. So just for Full Price Jones.
Hold on. You know, you could bring it in.
They probably would still.
Yeah, if it's only a few days or a day, I'd bring it in.
Yeah, but it expired on the 4th
of September or August
of September.
They
It ripped my Disney set. Just felt hard. It's all right. I'm building it.
It's all right. I did it for you, Full Price. It's ripped.
See?
It's all right. I did it in the spirit of Full Price Jones. I'll try, but they probably won't. Could have got a box of boys. $20 in Kohl's cash.
Ethan, FPJ would show the people at Costco the Target price and then ask them to price match. That's comment of the night. Starred comment of the night. That is
reverse.
A reverse increased price.
You guys need to actually try that. That would be probably the funniest thing. Maybe Brick World next year.
Yeah,
do a little reverse price match.
I'd do it.
That would be hilarious.
Dude, yeah, Josh should interview Full Price Jones.
Brent, is your free come to the wedding? Haha goes to all you guys.
Yeah, Darth Ostiv is getting married this weekend.
Oh,
you guys saw in chat.
Oh, snap.
Oh, congrats to Darth. I'm sorry, Darth.
Technically tomorrow.
I thought he was like somehow inviting Brent to CPA's wedding. I'm like, we're moving along.
Right, I was like, whose wedding are we going to? Yeah. I was like, wait, what?
He set it up a little further.
Yeah, I mean, just depends. I'm a busy man with a couple kids, so it's hard for me to do any extracurricular activities sometimes.
Or ESO says Full Price Jones buys the Costco executive membership and never sets foot. Sounds about right. Although I don't know if you would support something that is so behind discounts. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, it's like a store.
Maybe it would work if he was gifted the membership and never used it. I think that would be, because I just don't see him supporting any sort of value proposition.
Yeah.
Someone deleted a comment. I don't know you could do that. I assure you it wasn't us.
We have moderators.
We have mods. So it was deleted. I'm sure there was a reason.
No,
I'm
they
not
still
sure.
show up in the StreamYards chat.
That's Chess, if you really want to tell us what you wanted to say, I apologize. Oh, it should, right?
Yeah, it was SO Bricks message. FPJ buys the cost effective.
Oh, weird. If you want to DM us what you wanted to say, sorry about that. We generally let it go.
Yeah, we got some.
Yeah, we're still going. That's true. If he was gifted a membership, he'd have one less friend. I agree with that. All right. So we've got Peter Pan. Showed you the Disney set, and then my first set of the new Star Wars wave. You guys know. I mean, it was bound to happen. Got this girl right here.
Oh yeah.
So
I was tempted to buy that today.
I think it's the best set of the wave. Figs wise.
Shin Hottie. It's got Shin Hottie.
I'm going to get, the Ghost is probably the best set of the wave. For in-store, though, I think this is the best set. I get the gunship and all that, and I'm getting them all, don't get me wrong, but this one, yeah, dude. I mean, it's got probably the two hottest figs in the game currently.
Shin Hottie.
What else we want to talk about, too? Figonomics, EPA, what does it do when, Balin and Shin Hottie are probably the two hottest figs in the game? I think they are. I mean, I don't know what the current prices are, but
I think Ahsoka, the new Ahsoka, is definitely gonna affect the landscape, most certainly.
That arm printing
herself, or
the new Ahsoka fig with the arm printing from the
that arm printing
affect all the other Ahsokas. You mean?
Maybe not affect the other Ahsokas, just kind of. Well, I mean, in the near term, I think all eyes are going to be on that Ahsoka. and then Shin and Balin could kind of fly under the radar. Maybe
Yeah.
not many people would think about it, and then maybe the next year or two. All conjecture, of course.
Yeah, I got the set for the figs, which I never do, and the E-wing, dude. I started doing a deep dive on the E-wing, and you know, it's what they tried to make to replace the X-wing. I think that's interesting. Didn't pan out, did it? But because they brought him back for the sequels.
That's a good point.
In the timeline, the E-wing was being developed as a replacement for the X-wing, and color-wise, it's fantastic. And then you know the Hottie chip is cool too. I'm not saying it's not, but you know it's definitely in the hierarchy. I would say it's probably the E-wing, and then you know you're getting a lot of the. It's a great villain pack, you know, as far as the figs are concerned. And then you know the IKEA droid. I mean, how can you not? So.
It is a
IKEA
little
droid.
odd that the 2 Dark Jedi don't have capes, since they're always wearing
I know.
capes in the
So many of
show.
those figs should have capes. Even Ahsoka should have some kind of poncho.
Which I
What do you think about the last episode in Merrick? I thought it was cool. I thought it was shocking. I didn't think it was too high stakes for those, you know, no spoilers, but something happened to Merrick.
Something interesting happened to Merrick, dude.
Did you watch it, Brent?
Yeah, I watched it just
Okay.
because to avoid spoilers.
So
Well, aside from what I knew was going to happen.
yeah, you couldn't escape certain somebody showing up, which is why we did the show. But yeah,
I knew it was going to happen.
definitely bought the capes for that reason. Yeah, I mean that's what's so great
Same.
about Lego.
Mhm.
Tyler's going to send me a whole kit to doctor up all those figs with
You
capes.
can- You can make it
ponchos.
right if you want to. So,
Oh, yeah.
all right, boys. Well, I think we hit everything tonight. Sorry that Tyler couldn't make it. Get well soon, Tyler. He'll be back hopefully next week after. Really looking forward to Tuesday. I think it's going to be really interesting with Figonomics. See how that goes. And
Economics episode 1.
yeah, man, whole new world. You know, what are you going to do? So. It was a fun show. We covered literally everything in this one. Brent still has a heater of a shirt. CPA still has a cap. But I'm still right here, baby. This has been Sean the Right Way. And this little show, this little production we do every week has been... a couple of briquettes. We'll see you here next week for more fun and hijinks.
Yeah.
Peace.
Actually, we'll see you Tuesday.
True. Still next week, but yeah. No CPA tonight. Very disappointing. Maybe he shows up next week. We don't know. You know?
Who knows?